Welcome, welcome. If you can see me, hello. And if you're watching this back with me later, hello. Just click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you're watching this with me live right now, hello, hello, hello. Oh, let me just turn the sound down. Just pop your question in the chat for me. Now, my name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. Okay. So just waiting for people to come in. Hey Ashwini, honey, you're nice and early for me today. Welcome, welcome. I know, is it later in the afternoon, evening time for you? 3D message from him, please. What does he want you to know today? No messing with you today, straight in. He's saying to you, I feel very protective of you and I can't stand the thought of another guy touching you. So a little bit of jealousy there. A little bit of fear about who you're with, what you're doing. But I'm picking up on this energy as well where he wants to protect you. Now, this is the energy of 2026. So where we are, 26 on that card there. You know, he doesn't want to drag you into his drama. So I'm picking up on that as well, okay? What else is he saying? You're the first thing I think about when I open my eyes. So he's definitely thinking about you during the day. Because the first thing that's on his mind is you in the morning. He said, I find myself fantasizing about you all the time. There you go. And he's saying randomly. So he'll just pop into his head throughout the day. So don't think you're not on his mind because you are. And when he's fantasizing about you, he's imagining that you're teasing him, okay? Teasing him, maybe playing with his hair or you just like being playful, bringing playtime in, you know, more playful energy. So remember, try not to be so serious about things because when you're serious about things, that can bring stressing, remember. So I feel like what he's imagining is being playful with you. Bringing playfulness in. When you tease me, when you're playful, when we have banter, okay? Sometimes you make it too easy. I want to chase you. So it's reminding you, let go. And this doesn't mean you're reaching out or doing things. It just means your energy sometimes can be holding on. Okay, so when it doesn't mean that you're easy. It doesn't mean that anything like that. What he means is he needs a challenge, you know. He needs to be challenged. And obviously that's why you've got to trust him. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. I'm sending you lots of love. So remember, I'm not ignoring anyone. Look at the donations coming in, so I'm going to prioritise them, okay? So let me just go up. So first message is Tara. Welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the donation. Feeling at peace. DM messages. So he's saying to you, don't wait around for me. So really what he means is don't sit around waiting by your phone or live your life, do your own thing. It doesn't mean move on or anything like that. And I feel that's exactly what you're doing. He said, I'm feeling at peace. So that's you doing you. And he's sensing that. So that's good, okay? He said, even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. So this love is continuing to prosper and get stronger and grow. When I can hold you again, I'll never let go. So I feel what he's saying is, when I come in, it's going to be right. It's going to be the right time. I'm going to come in correctly. And that's worth waiting for, but don't wait around. And that means don't kind of spend your time just putting everything on hold for him. Because I know you're not anyway. Because that's the worst thing we can do. You know, kind of think, right, I'm going to wait to go this place or that place until I'm in union. And it's like he's saying to you, we will be together, but there is a delay. And he's saying, I do love you more than I knew was even possible. So I do feel there is a slight delay. You know, it's like he's saying, even though we're not together, there's a breakthrough coming in. He's definitely having sleepless nights about this as well. So something could shift around September with a breakthrough, truth coming out. But he's currently uneasy about things. And if you're uneasy about the timing, just release that to heaven. Because you are going to be together. You know that anyway. Okay, let me just bring in a message for you in this moment. You're just saying you're at peace as well. So what's the message for you? The fear is only real in your mind, so observe it from a higher reality, or observe your reality from a higher place. So anytime you go into fear, and I know you're in peace, but this journey can bring up your triggers and your wounds for a reason, just breathe through it. Give me a block. A little block there. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just going to do... Ashwini's donated for Cece, and I can see Cece at the top before I even carry on, okay? So I want to do Cece. I'm not missing anyone out. It's just I can see a question right at the top. So Cece says, Can I get guidance on having a cleaner and smoother week with money coming in? Well, first of all, see it going that way. Okay? You've got rejection as redirection. So remember, anytime something perhaps doesn't go the way you want it to, you're not being rejected, you're being redirected to something better or a better opportunity or a better time. Okay? So it's reminding you of that. And you can do this. You can do whatever it is that's coming your way. You can handle whatever it is. So the big message I'm feeling is, see, right, everything's working out beautifully for me. This week is fabulous. Instead of start worrying about it, instead of saying a cleaner and smoother week, say everything runs smoothly for me today. Everything is clearer for me today. Instead of using the word cleaner, kind of see things going right. It's been a tough weekend and I couldn't stop crying till my nose bled. Your nose bleeding is a sign that you're craving love, okay? You're feeling unloved in some way. So don't be surprised if you have like upper back pain as well. But it's feeling unloved or feeling like something is missing in your life. And you've got to fill up your own cup, okay? Can I get a love message from Jake? Does he know? He probably senses that you're not feeling good, okay? But he's finding himself at this moment. He's dreaming about you. And I feel that he does want to talk to you. He said, I just want to hear your voice. And that could be mirrored as well. I keep dreaming about us together. So there's dreaming going on at this time. That's linking you up. So he's dreaming about you. So he's connecting with you in that way. But he needs to find himself. That's his priority right now. It doesn't mean he doesn't care about you. Give me a block. And, that's why there's a block. And this is about you filling up your own cup as well. Because if you're feeling like, if your nose is bled, that's a sign you're feeling unloved, okay? And you are very loved. You've got to love you. So the message from Archangel Orion for you is God is on your side and all of heaven is cheering you on. Isn't that beautiful? So imagine you've got cheerleaders cheering you on and that's your team. You are supported and safe. It's going to be okay. I hope that helps, okay? So next message we're doing is for Tiffany. Thank you for the donation. Tiffany says, message from my person or in spirit team. So what's the message from your spirit team? There is always a reason. That's the main message. Remember, whatever's going on, there's a reason for it, okay? So look again. This means look at your situation again. Breathe. Try and see it in a much higher way, okay? And take guided action. Do what you feel guided to do because this is not the end. Jesus is with you. You are safe. So Jesus is with you. Very powerful. Let me see what Jesus wants you to know. What does Jesus want you to know? Because he's right with you, okay? Jesus is saying to you, what does he want you to know? Jesus is saying to you, priority. If you get it right with God and you get it right with yourself first, it will be right with everyone else, okay? And it says, love one another as I have loved you. Be kind and good to all. Judge no one. You are all brothers and sisters. So in other words, it's reminding you to rise above the situation. To not judge him or why things are happening the way they are. Remember, it's happening for you. There's always a reason, okay? Give me a block. So what does R want you to know? I picked up on this yesterday. Or no, not when did I go live? Last Saturday. The throat chakra block. I am coming in to show you a better version of me. Okay? So, and I feel he's saying I can't keep going on without you. So he is coming in. But you've got to remember there's a reason why things are the way they are right now. And there's some healing in the throat chakra. So there's a healing taking place to bring in communication. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for donating for your friend, honey. So what does your friend's masculine want to say? I'm a mess right now, okay? I'm a mess right now. So I feel that he's dealing with some stuff. So why is he a mess right now? Why does he feel like his life is a bit of a mess? He could be going places, doing things. He could have things he needs to deal with. Like this is about, he wants to come back to you. So I feel the first message is he's sorting himself out to come back to you. Because there is going to be a reconciliation, or this can be a meet-up or a conversation or coming together. But I'm feeling he could be a mess because he's got things going on. So he could have some things he's got to take care of. Like, for example, he could have some events coming up that he doesn't really want to go to, but he's got to, and he's dealing with that, okay? But I feel this is more he's getting himself ready to come to you. He's saying to you, opposites attract and are so tempting too. So there could be differences between you, but that pulls him in. And I'm just too busy. Yeah, it says I'm busy. I'm too busy to give you what you deserve and need right now. So he's got things going on. So I feel there's things upcoming in his calendar. Okay, so it could be like he's got family stuff going on, or there's like, not necessarily saying parties, but this is like social occasions, or he's got things he needs to deal with right now. So he wants to give you his time and energy, but he feels he can't do that the right way. So he's sorting himself out. That's the message. So your guidance from heaven, okay, as God gave you a mind to use, so use it. So in other words, you put your mind to use in other ways. Instead of just kind of sitting around worrying about him, thinking about him. I'm not saying you're doing that, but you can put your mind into other things like your career or projects, goals, other stuff. Okay, work on you, and then before you know it, there'll be a shift. I hope that helps, okay? But I do feel you're coming together. It's just he's got stuff going on this week, you know, when I'm connecting with this at the beginning of the week. Ethereal Seeker, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from my DM, Will, please. So what does Will want you to know today? He's saying they are just a distraction, okay? So whatever he's dealing with today, whether it's a thing or a person, it's a distraction. You know, something he's got going on to learn. Give me a block. And again, this could be causing blocks in communication. Don't wait around for me. Now, when this card comes up, it doesn't mean, oh, I don't want you, or go and be with someone else. It means I'll come when the time is right. You know, things are going to move forward when the time is right. So it's in divine order. So don't wait around. I know you're not, but it's come out for a reason. It's like he doesn't want to feel pressured in any way, shape or form. He's saying, when I can hold you again, I'll never let you go. So this is that kind of message where he's saying, when I do come forward, it will be right, or I'll have something real to talk to you about. And even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. So they, whatever they are, whether it's a person or a situation, just a distraction at this time. So what's that about? It's ego, really. It's all about ego, staying where he is because of ego. He wants a new beginning. He wants to take a leap of faith. And this is what he recognises. Okay, and there's a lot of desire for you there as well. So he's just overcoming his ego to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Crystal, thank you for the donation. Message from G and next action, and Dan and next action. So let's get a message from G. Message from G. Message from G. Clear message. G's doing some thinking. And a message from Dan. Message from Dan. So G is thinking, okay? You're the first thing I think about when I open my eyes. And I get that, like, thinking. So thinking about what to do. So he's processing his next action. Yeah, they're giving me a feeling in the eye there, okay? There's something going on with his eyes. He's maybe not liking what he's seen. He's dealing with some aggro or tension or interference, or there's some chaos around it. Okay, so he's processing. So I feel at this moment he's dealing with something in his life or even his mind that's keeping him conflicted. So there could be like some chaos going on that you're being protected from. So he's thinking about you as soon as he wakes up, but he may not be able to take action at this moment because you're being protected. Dan, okay, is saying, even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. So Dan loves you, and the love is growing every day. So it hasn't gone anywhere. What's his next action? He's actually he's feeling very emotional, and he could come in at any time with some emotion. So what I'm feeling here, I feel that at this current time, there's more opportunity as we start this new week with Dan than G, because I feel G is going through some kind of conflict, and you'll be protected from that as well. So I don't know if this conflict, I don't feel this is with you. I mean, if you have had some kind of misunderstanding, he's processing that. But I'm feeling this is like outside people. You know, there's some kind of chaos going on around him in his physical life. So let's just get the guidance for you about G. What's the guidance about G? The guidance about G is ask, okay? So maybe this is about prayer or asking what he's going through. If you're in contact, you know, say, are you okay? What are you up to? You know, get the conversation going a little bit, because I feel he's going through something. If you're not in contact, just ask for help from your angels. So take that how it resonates. What's the guidance with Dan? With Dan, you've got apologise. So there could be an apology coming in. So, and this may be what you're asking for anyway, but it could well be that Dan's going to come in and apologise to you. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation, honey. And Is that the one for Cece? Yeah, that's the one for Cece. So I've done that one. And Steve, thank you for the donation. Husband Dewani's message for wife Asti. So what does Dewani want to say to Asti? Even though I'm silent, I miss you a lot. So he is missing you. Okay, even if he's quiet, or even if you're not together, or he is missing you. And you do mirror work because you're probably missing him too. It's time for me to look in the mirror and face myself. So he is facing a lot of his own issues at this time. So, but he is missing you, okay? What else is he thinking? I'm grateful you came into my life. So when he thinks about you, he thinks that he's grateful for the experiences, the times you shared, the memories. So I'm not feeling like any bad feeling there, okay? Especially because some time has passed, and when time passes, things change, don't they? So, and he's coming up there as the Emperor. So, I mean, this could be a twin flame journey. I mean, you've got to ask yourself if you feel that way about your twin. Say about your twin, about your husband, because the Emperor is coming up as the Divine Masculine card. But I'm seeing this more like he's working on his stability, or he's facing things about perhaps the way he acted. But I'm still picking him up there as your husband. I'm still seeing him there as the husband and not like divorced. So there's still hope here. Okay, so what's your guidance at this time? What's your guidance? You always have a choice. And remember that you always have a choice how you feel as well and what you do. So, and you're not thinking like you don't have to be controlled by this situation, because you have a choice what you do next or how you feel. So start giving yourself more credit, thinking, well, I have a choice if I want him back or not. Instead of thinking all the ball's in his court, you've got to remember you are strong and powerful too. I hope that helps, okay? Mariana, thank you for the donation, honey. Guidance for my process of moving to a yes. So what's the guidance for you? Kids don't want to go. Court not on my side. Father not agreeing. What's them not expressing? Well, first of all, you're receiving signs from heaven, from loved ones in heaven. Okay? So, and after giving me problem with the right eye, so what I'm picking up on here is, because this is like the masculine side, but I'm picking up on this as more why the kids don't want to go. I feel it could be connected with the dad. I'm not necessarily saying like he's trying to put things in the head or anything like that, but it's like fear of change. So I don't feel the kids don't want to go, even though they may be saying that. It's more they don't know what to expect. Okay, because their whole life is changing. So let go if you worry about it. There's some kind of breakthrough coming in September. So this could be a conversation. It could be where things start shifting. Okay, because there's a breakthrough with the Ace of Swords, but it's like truth coming out. So I feel something, I mean, this could even be something to do with court. So I feel there's going to be some kind of breakthrough in September that you need to stop worrying about now. Okay, so let go of your fears now. September, it's like your worries are unfounded, or something's going to move forward. But you're already receiving signs from heaven, because I feel you feel that that's the right decision. And remember, you are the mum at the end of the day. So it's not like, I mean, your kids have got to do what they're told, haven't they? You know, even though they've got the opinions and everything else, and there's fear there. So I feel that you've got to trust that you know what's best, okay? I don't feel they'll stay with the dad or anything like that. So Emma's saying to you, what he's not expressing to you is, sometimes I feel like I had no choice in loving you. So he feels like your connection is fated. I had no choice in loving you, so he loves you. So perhaps he's thinking, well, if I could choose not to love you, it'd probably be easier, but I do love you. And I feel he's also saying if I had a choice, I would still choose to love you. So he does love you. That's what he's not saying to you, or perhaps he hasn't told you that for a while. What else? One more thing. What else does he want to say to you? I want to rebuild our connection. So he does want that, even if he isn't telling you that right now, but he can't stop loving you. I hope that helps, okay? Welcome everyone, thank you for being here. Big thank you to my mods as well, honeys. We've got Ashwini, thank you for the donation. Should I stay in this uni where I'm studying, or choose hometown university? What should you do? Should you stay in this uni or choose another one? What should you do? It's the right choice, okay? So I feel staying in this uni is the right choice, because that was what I was looking at when I pulled that card. Okay? Or obviously you've got to do what you feel is right for you. So first of all, whatever you choose is the right choice for you, because there's learning and growth in there. Well, what's your heart telling you to do? So ignore that what I've just said. What is your heart telling you to do? Okay, because that's the right choice, okay? Let me just get a card around that. Should you stay in the university where you're studying? You may be afraid of letting go as well of that anyway. Maybe afraid of like changing. There's some kind of fear around that. She's got 4 of Pentacles. Or choose a hometown university. Back and forth. I'm getting the energy coming in around staying where you are. But again, you've got to do what feels right to you, and that's the right choice. But I feel staying where you are is possibly the right choice for now anyway. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. May I get guidance for the month of August? So, what do you need to know for August? What do you need to know for August? Stop and take a moment. So, make sure you breathe when things happen before you do anything. You know, the most powerful thing you can do before you rush in and act is wait, think, pause. Breathe, you know, and then you don't do anything impulsive. So if anything comes up like that in your energy this month where you're perhaps wanting to do something quickly, just take a moment first, okay? A message is coming. This could be about communication, whereas in when a message comes, because a message is coming, so this message could be about from your person, or it could be something else you're thinking about now. So it could be work related, but I'm feeling it's more likely to be love. When a message comes in, before you act or do anything, give me a block. Like, don't worry and think, oh, I've got to reply straight away, or just stop and take a moment and breathe and compose yourself and then respond, okay? Then you're not going to react in any way. So that's the message. You've got a message coming in August. It's how you respond to it that will make the difference. I hope that helps. Let me just pull a card from Orion for this as well. God created you, the world and everything in it. Okay, without God, nothing would exist. So be grateful to God for everything and feel blessed to be a part of life. So enjoy each moment. Give thanks to God. You know, when that message comes in, say thank you to God because he made it possible. I hope that helps, okay? Give me blocks in the throat again. It always comes on just as I start the live when I'm getting it, throat chakra activation. I don't have it before. We've got Anne, thank you for the donation. Message from Frank to me in karmic cards. So what does Frank want you to know? He's saying to you, I've been watching you from afar. Okay, so he's watching you. I confess I regularly look at your social media. So he's watching you in some way, shape or form. Okay, he's your secret admirer, regardless of the situation. So are you aware of that? What you're posting on social media? I miss the way I feel when I'm around you. So when he's with that karmic partner, he doesn't feel the same. He doesn't feel the way it feels with you. And he's saying, no matter how hard I try, my thoughts always sway back to you. There's a song, isn't there, called Sway. Okay, it's like a dance song. Okay, that's popping in my mind. So what he's really trying to say to you is, I have tried to move on and forget you, but no matter what I do, no matter who I'm with, I always think about you because nobody makes me feel the way you do. Okay, so he's definitely thinking about that when he's with this karmic person. Okay, so what's the karmic message? He's struggling with it anyway. Okay, they may be really good, like, it says teamwork and business partners. So I don't know if they work together or they met through work in some way, but they're a good team. They seem to be doing okay, as in for the world, you know, like when they go places, because they're keeping up appearances. So he may still be going through the motions, you know, going places, doing things, but it just feels like something isn't right. And like business partners, teamwork, it's like when I'm connecting with this in a karmic sense, it's just because it's something now he's doing. It's not something he wants to do. So I'm not feeling any passion there or real happiness or joy. It's more, we'll just go to that event together. Or it's more like that, you know. So what's the guidance for you? You've got the relationship there and you've got the moon. It's not how it seems. That relationship is not how it seems. So again, look through the illusion of it. Okay, try not to take it personally, whatever's going on at this time. He's communicating with you through telepathy and he's watching you. I hope that helps, okay? Kasia, thank you for the donation. Will I change home in the next 2 months, okay? What do you need to know? Will you change home? It's possible, okay? I mean, it depends on how you feel as well. This card moved on top of the deck, so I feel gratitude is the key. But you're learning a lesson at this current time with this situation. But you've got the Chariot, which suggests a move, okay, or movement. Maybe this is something you've been working on during the Cancer season. So June, July, you've been manifesting this or thinking about this. So it is possible when you believe in yourself. And I feel you have all the resources to make it happen. But you've got to let go of judgment as well. So this could be like overthinking it or worrying about it. But I feel it's possible. Okay? So will you change home in the next 2 months? Focus on service and saying speak your truth. So I feel this is, if you've got other stuff going on at this time, like a mission or, you're sharing your light with the world or things like that, focus on that because it'll move you out of any anxiety. Okay, because you may be anxious about this. I feel it's coming. It just may not be in stone at the moment. You've got a yes card coming through. All of this worry over nothing. All this worry over nothing. So it feels like, yes, it's moving forward. And I feel like I'm picking up on your worry because you may be in doubt. Because you're saying, will I change hope? So there's doubt there. But it's like if you just have focus, because when you focus on service, okay, when you focus on service, obviously this takes you out of your ego. So focus on service could be like doing nice things for people or working on your mission, whatever it is. But this can also be focusing on what you desire, focusing on the end result. So visualize the move or visualize feeling good when you open a door, or even if you don't know where you're going to. So I feel the more you focus your mind and trust the process, then the less worry you'll have and things will shift. But the angels have given you a very clear message there saying, yes, all the worry is over nothing at this time. I hope that helps, okay? Mia, thank you for the donation. I understand I shouldn't be impatient. Does that mean I shouldn't be asking Super Chats about his message, feelings, or as ways of not being impatient? No, because it's fine to ask questions, but obviously it's about also understanding that all the answers are within, and that when you let go and have faith in the process, that's when things move forward. I can understand you being confused because you're perhaps thinking, well, is it taking me out of my, is it putting me into ego, I suppose, by watching readings and asking questions? But you're gaining clarity. It's what you do with that clarity that matters. It's like understanding that all is well, because it is. So what I want to do is bring you in a message from Archangel Orion about manifesting your dreams. You came to Earth to do great things, so go forward with fear. So you come to Earth to learn and grow, but you came here to achieve amazing things as well. It's like the universe has got you. I feel that's the thing. It's not that you're impatient. It's just you're not perhaps having as much faith as you could. Because we all get impatient, but it's about recognising what impatience is. It's frustration. It's needing something now. And that's feeling something is missing or lacking. So the angels want you to focus more on being in the present moment and enjoying everything that you've got going on in this present moment here and now. Being grateful, focusing on your blessings. So the angels say if you start feeling impatient, go out in nature. And then you'll feel your connection with Source. You'll feel more at peace, okay? There is a blessing on the way you can't yet see. And that's where the frustration comes in. Because you want it now. Okay, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you're like sitting around banging your hands on the table saying now, now, now. But you're recognising yourself, you're feeling impatient or you're wanting things to change in your life. And that's a sign to be more in the present moment and more appreciative of everything you have. Because it's like you're saying to God, I'm not happy with the way my life is. And that may be true in some kind of respects. But you've also got to remember that you have plenty to be grateful for in this moment now. So the best thing to do to release this impatience is to sit down with a journal and a pen, not doing it on a device, and write down 10 things you're grateful for in this moment. I'm so happy and grateful for whatever it is. And detail, don't just say I'm so grateful for my life. Why? Because I'm alive and I can breathe and I've got this day to explore and start lifting your vibration up. That's the message. So no, it's fine to ask questions and watch readings, but don't, if you find like you're getting obsessed with these, go in nature. All the answers are within, but gratitude will turn things around. And prayer, like Abu says, pray, gratitude. It's all what brings you into alignment. I hope that helps, okay? Ice Baby, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. I don't know if there is a question, honey, but I can't see it at this particular moment, okay? It's because I've got donations one after the other, but I will get to you, okay? Emily says she's donated through PayPal. Okay, honey, I will do it, okay? Give me a second, though. because I did hear it go off as well, so I know that now, so I've got it there. I know you're patient with me anyway. So we've got Apes Angel, thank you for the donation. Do you know when I'll find my future spouse? When you stop wanting it. When you just get on with you. It's always the way. Okay? So it feels like, I mean, the Ace of Pentacles is a blessing coming in, but it's in reverse. So I do feel things are going to turn around for you. I mean, timelines are guidelines. So, I mean, there's some kind of block coming in around where you currently are, because I feel surrender is the key. This card, when I connect as a reader, is December to April, but it's blocked, so it could be after April. So it could be more like kind of springtime next year than now. And that doesn't mean there's anything wrong or you're doing anything wrong. It means you're just preparing. So the guidance for you is respond to this situation with love, not fear. So see this time right now as a time to love yourself, a time to get to know you, okay, to raise your vibration. And that will bring a powerful healing in. And you can also use your highest voice for all, and that may be connected with your mission anyway. So you may have a mission to do right now that's you're meant to do without anyone else in your life. Okay? So for example, working on whatever it is you love to do, whatever you're passionate about, that's the message. So focus on doing you at this time, and then that person will come in. So I haven't got a specific timeline because it's not coming through. It's like the angel's saying, if you work on you and love your life, that's when the doors will open. Remember, everything's in divine timing. Things are moving into alignment. So don't think, oh, I'm doing something wrong. Think, no, I'm doing everything right because things are aligning. It says the only thing that's stopping you is you, which means, again, there's lessons you have to learn and things you need to heal and release. So let me just see what you're currently learning. And it may be that you need to stop thinking, when will I find them? Instead, just know that God will bring them to you. It's connected with soul contracts as well. Okay, which means there is a contract to this. In other words, this person could be completing certain lessons. You're completing certain lessons. And then when the time is right, you'll come together. Divine intervention is on it. So you don't have to control this because God is in charge. So Spirit is stepping in. So be sure to surrender and trust. Okay, you both agreed to this journey before your incarnation, so you can't miss out on what's meant for you. There's so much to be said with this person, so when the time is right, it will happen. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you for the donation. Message from ST. So what does ST want you to know? What does ST want you to know? Clear card, please, angels, from ST to you. I'm a mess right now, okay, so he feels that way. Why is he a mess? Why does he feel like a mess? Look, there will be eventual positive outcome. It could be something he's thinking about. I mean, he could feel all over the place because of all the desire he feels, and that could stress him out. There could be a choice with someone else, but I'm not necessarily picking up on that. It's more, he just needs time, okay, to get his head on straight, because he may feel very overwhelmed with his feelings for you and all the passion and desire. He's not used to that, okay? So this is about giving him time if you want him in your life. And I know it can be frustrating. So you've got to think, well, what's right for me at this time? What do I need and want? Yeah, look, there you go. I have too many emotions. I'm hiding inside. So it's the emotion. There's not somebody else, okay? There's emotion. It's the feelings. It gets too intense. He doesn't know how to handle his emotions. But he will get through that. He will come forward in time, or he will come through in time. Seen him today after falling out. So, I mean, the thing is, if you've had a falling out, there's emotions there anyway. Intense emotions, you could have had those too. So he just doesn't feel like he's in the right energy right now. He's a mess right now. And I feel he's also a mess because you've had some kind of misunderstanding as well. Let me just see what your guidance is. The way is being made. So trust the process. Let him come to you. Take a step back. Focus on you. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, thank you, Ice Ice Baby, for the donation. No question, just a donation. We've got Patricia, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, may I have a message from A. So what's the message coming through from A today? What does A want you to know today? I'm healing, please be patient with me. I love you more than I let on. So obviously he does love you, more than he's even told you. He's just going through some kind of healing. So he's asking you for a bit of time. Please be patient with me. I want to dominate you and take total control. Submit to me. So what does that mean? It means just let him come to you. He wants to feel like the hero. He wants to feel like the knight in shining armor. He wants to feel like the masculine in power. So he wants to dominate. So really what he's saying is, give me a chance to prove myself to you, and I'll come in and tell you how I feel. I want to dominate you. Now, he could also be having fantasies. There is delayed messages there, but he will open his heart. Okay, so I do feel that he will come forward when he feels strong. Okay, so let me dominate you. He's saying, let me take control. I'm putting these in the wrong piles. Bear with me a second. Let me just see what your guidance is. And that really is your guidance, but what's the message for you today? Shine bright to manifest your dreams and ask Archangel Raguel to harmonise things. I love that for you. So instead of thinking you've got to do something, pray to Archangel Raguel. He is the harmoniser of heaven, and he will create the way. Okay, and if you shine bright, then obviously that's pulling into you anyway. I hope that helps. Okay, so whatever your dream come true is, that's going to happen. Wolfie, thank you for the donation. What do you see in my workplace regarding upsell? What's going on with your workplace regarding upsell? Well, I feel that what you want, you just need to give it a bit more time. Because upsell, I mean, if you talk about upselling as in like selling things and getting commission or something like that, or working on creating more, you know, when you're in that kind of like selling environment, because I've done sales myself in the past. So I feel that it's coming together, because what I'm picking up on more than anything else is you may have goals and dreams that you're not hitting yet, or may seem out of reach, but they will manifest. So I feel whatever it is, because what they're giving me is the reason you're doing it. It's to provide stability, or to get more money, or to have a better life for yourself. And that's coming in. So they're showing me whatever you're doing at work at this time, keep doing what you're doing, because you're going to see a big turnaround, especially around March, April next year. So it may take time, but it's going to come in, because they're showing me why you're doing it, not necessarily what's going on there. It's more why you're doing it. Because you have to be honest with yourself and say, why am I doing this? And you're doing it for a better life, so you can build stability and have a better future for yourself. So what does Archangel Orion want you to know about this? You've got there as a new beginning being manifested for you. And you've got, it's just not yet time. Be patient with this. So you've got no coming through. But it's not yet time. And that's what I'm picking up on with the 4 of Wands in reverse there. Okay. So it's like, it's not yet time. If you're patient with this, a new beginning is manifested for you. And that's what's coming. I hope that helps. Okay. So maybe you're just getting a little bit impatient with wanting things to happen now or in this moment. And you've got to kind of release that and be a bit patient with things. Ice Ice Baby, thank you so much for all your donations, honey. It means so much. MS Hobbit, thank you for the donation. X George, next action towards me and when? So what's George's next action? Give me fear. Oh, to release fear, to take some kind of action, because he's still desiring you. So there's a lot of passion between you, or you might feel that anyway. I'm taking time to find myself again. So at this current time, he does want you physically. But the reason he isn't taking action is because he's finding himself again. He's working on himself. And I feel that's why you're being guided to breathe, because you're saying when. It's like you want something to happen, but it's not quite the right time. So you're learning to surrender. So you can do this. You can get through this. And I feel that's also what he's telling himself as well. You can do this. It's the right choice to come forward. But he needs to find himself. I'm taking time to find myself again. So he can communicate. Look, I'm blocked from speaking my truth, which means he's got to find himself first so he can find the words, understand what he wants with this connection. So I don't feel he's going to be taking action yet. Okay, is there a timeline around when he will? Because he will do in time. There has to be a completion of the cycle. So there's lessons currently being learned. I mean, this could be moving into the new year. Okay, but I feel you've just got to be patient with the when, because he's going through a healing, and possibly so are you anyway. Let me just see what you're healing. Because you'll be healing as well. You know, you may want him back now, but things are healing. So, yeah, trust and see beyond the illusion. The illusion is you're not together. So you're learning to look at things in a higher way yourself. But he's blocked from communicating. So I'm not feeling there's a next action like soon. It's something is coming, but not yet. I hope then it will be the right choice, because it will be at the right time. I hope that helps, okay? JL, thank you for the donation. Any message from A today? What does A want to say? I'm afraid you'll forget about me, but I wouldn't blame you. So he's in and out of his own fear. Okay, are you going to forget about me? I wouldn't blame you if you did. He's saying, he's coming to you in a dream. So you're going to have a dream, okay? He's saying, pay attention to your dreams. There are messages for us. So you may have a dream, for example, where he's telling you, don't forget about me. Or you could even hear that song by Simple Minds, don't you forget about me, okay? I think it's Simple Minds. Because I feel like he's worried about you moving on. Now, you may be mirroring that too. Okay, so I know I'm saying I'm channeling this. He, she, but your person's saying to you, I'm afraid you'll forget about me. Please don't forget about me. But if you did forget about me, I wouldn't blame you because of the way I've been behaving. Okay, but pay attention to the dreams we have because there's dream sharing going on, but there's going to be a message there. So I feel that you're going to have a dream about this, okay? So it's Agnes, is it, I think. The past and other lifetimes teach you what you need for the here and now. So I definitely feel that what's going on with A is recognizing that you belong together. And A may well be having dreams about other lives or like parallel lives or dreaming about how things could be. So I do feel there's going to be a movement forward, but there's dreams going on first, okay? So don't forget about me. That means that Agnes is going to come forward and show up. Dreaming of you helps me to escape my current reality. So A may be worrying about the current life they're in at this time, wanting to get out of that, wanting to escape that. So you're like the future, you're the new beginning that they want and crave. So they are experiencing that in dreams. So even though you may not be physically together at this current time, dreams are showing you the truth. So pay attention to your dreams. And you've had many past lives together before. I hope that helps, okay? Next question, we're doing this for Divian. Thank you for the donation, honey. Today is my birthday. Happy birthday, honey. Let's get some cakes in the chat for Divian. I can't do it myself or my chat will jump up, but I'm sending you a big birthday hug. What's coming? Arjan message and angel message. So what's the message for your birthday? Follow your heart. And I feel that's what Arjan is going to do. Follow their heart because union is possible for you in this lifetime. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling that for you. So I feel that message has come through for you in this moment, okay, because if you're doubting anything, the angels say, no, union is possible in this lifetime. Because your birthday is like a turning point. It's where you can reset and look at things differently. But you're going to follow your heart, and I feel your person fully intends to follow their heart, to be in union with you. So what does Arjan want to say on your birthday? You're saying you're all I've ever hoped for, you're my dream person. So again, dream sharing, coming into your dreams, knowing through his dreams that you're the one. But he's saying, don't wait around for me. What he really means is, I hope you're enjoying your birthday. I hope you're not just sitting around waiting for me to message you, or I hope you're living your life and having fun. Because that's what we should be doing as a divine feminine. This doesn't mean, oh, don't wait around for me, move on. It means he's hoping you're having a great day, even if he isn't reaching out, okay? What else? I just need some space and time to figure stuff out. So that's why if he doesn't contact you today, it's not that he doesn't want to. It's the fact that he feels like he's not ready to. Okay? And the thing is, understand this. Divine masculines see birthdays a lot differently than divine feminines. Okay? So when you actually realise that every day is your birthday, you don't get hung up on receiving a birthday message. And if you get one, great. If you don't, great. It's still okay. He's figuring stuff out. So is there anything else you need to know today on your birthday? Yeah, let go of fear about it. If you're having any sleepless nights or worry, breathe. Give it to heaven. Call an Archangel Honiel for peace and you'll sleep better. But if you are feeling any anxious energy or restlessness at night, it's very much connected with him anyway. But your dream come true. He's trying to manifest the power or find the power to come in and manifest something with you. And I feel you are manifesting, and you're doing that through prayer anyway. I hope that helps, okay? Goldilocks, thank you for the donation. Sending love. If I ask nicely, would my employer consider reclassifying the pay level job description for the management job I'm interested in? Well, first of all, if you don't ask, you don't get. And when you ask, it is given. So what's the worst that can happen? Okay, so if you ask and your boss says no, then you've still asked. If you don't say anything, you're going to be regretting it forever, okay? So ask. So, and it's not about asking nicely, is it? It's about just laying the facts down. Yeah, strength. You're being given the strength. So I feel the message I need to give to you is, you just find the strength to do this, okay? I don't feel I'm actually meant to give you a yes or a no. I'll try and get one. But you know that I'm obviously here to give you the angel guidance. And the angels say you have the strength to ask. Archangel Michael will give you the strength. Archangel Raguel will harmonise it all. And Archangel Gabriel and Ariel, if you call on them, will create the way. So if you ask nicely, would your employer consider reclassifying the job? You've got, yes, it's already so, stop overthinking. But I feel this is about, the angel saying it's already so, which means if you do, because you're already putting it into motion with your thoughts, but don't worry about it, or don't think, oh, is anything going to go wrong, because then you'll manifest that. But stop overthinking and ask instead. And just see it like this, okay, if my employer says no, at least I've found the strength to ask. And if they say yes, then brilliant. So and it will have made you stronger. And you'll know where you stand. So ask is the answer. I hope that helps, okay? And Priyanka, thank you for the donation. And messages, feelings in general, bucket messages for August and career. Well, you've got, my biggest regret is not telling you how I feel. So he wants to tell you how he feels about you. He just needs space to do that, okay? He said, I lost sight of what was important in our connection, okay? So I feel that he is aware of that. It's like he's saying, my biggest regret is not telling you how I feel. I want to tell you how I feel. I just need space to understand that. I've lost sight of what's important in our connection. So maybe he's made other things important. And this could also be about other things he's doing. He said, I'm with them because I couldn't have you. So if he has like been on a date or had some kind of interaction with someone, it's rebound, or it's because he couldn't have you in that moment. I don't feel there's anything serious there. And he's been very honest saying that to you. So it's like he's tried to replace you with someone else, but it hasn't worked at all. So he wants to tell you how he feels. He's just dealing with some kind of fear. Let me just get a message around your career in August, okay? And then I'll get some bucket messages. Time to make a decision. So you may have a decision to make in your career, okay? The angels will guide you, okay? So Amesh could be very tired right now as well. This could be an ex. Okay, so he could have had some kind of interaction with an ex, and now he feels bad about that anyway. This could be a Gemini. Okay, so he wants to follow his truth and obviously tell you the truth about how he feels. That's what's coming through there. And you've got the letter N, and you've got bird. So you could be seeing a bird. You've got straight hair, and you've got inner nudge. So what I'm picking up on here is he's got an inner nudge to tell you how he feels, to follow his truth. He may have had some kind of interaction with his ex that's made him feel bad. Okay, and now he's tired from that as well. That person could be a Gemini. But again, this could be something he did in Gemini season that he's been thinking about. This person could have straight hair. But the bird is a message coming in as well. There's a message coming. I hope that helps, okay? GR, thank you for the donation, honey. Been feeling off an anxiety. Is it rain? What's next? So how is Ray feeling? He said, everything reminds me of you. So I feel, yes, it is his anxiety. He said, I'm wrapped up in unhealthy coping mechanisms. So I do feel you're experiencing what he's going through. Yeah, he's going through a tower, but it's coming to the end. Okay, so I feel that the feeling you've been having, these anxious moments and all these feelings, that'll start healing soon. I don't feel that will last, okay, because I do feel it's connected with him. But he's reminded of you everywhere. He's just struggling because he's wrapped up in unhealthy coping mechanism. That could be drinking, it could be being around other people, things that distract him from his truth. And that's what he's working on, because he's saying, sometimes I just know things, I don't know why though. Because his crown chakra is opening up, so he is becoming more spiritual. And I feel that may also freak him out a bit too, so he could have a drink or whatever his addictions are. Well, you just know things because you're psychic. Remember, we're all psychic, you just have to tap into it. So you may be having crown chakra tingling or head pressure, but it's like the angel's saying to you, you know things because you are connected to him, because you are one. So what's your guidance around the situation? So I feel the message, look, it's going to be okay, and I feel it will, because this tower is turning around anyway. So I feel once he's overcome this tower moment, that'll be when there'll be a move made. Let me just see if he's going to take action towards you. Well, self-love is the key. You've got the 9 of Pentacles. So I feel it will be when you don't expect it. It could be in September. But I feel it's when you're kind of sitting around doing your own thing. Or I'm not saying you're going to be necessarily reading a book, having a glass of wine. But this is you chilling out and having faith in the process. And when you're doing that, that's when he's coming in. And he's obviously got to work on himself. So just remember, you're being protected at this time from his unhealthy coping mechanisms and his chaos and his tower moments. You don't need to be involved in any of that. It's going to be okay. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Kasia, thank you for the donation. Will I have a family with my life partner one day? Will you have a family with your life partner one day? You've got work here as well. So work may be important to you, okay? And you've got the 7 of Swords. So I feel it would be, the 7 of Swords it's not a bad card in the sense of, people pick that card up and straight away think, oh, this person's going to cheat on me or something like that. But I feel it's more about you letting go of the past. So I feel what I'm picking up on is, if you work now on releasing the past, and that could be letting go of past people who've hurt you, or thinking something isn't going to plan, or thinking someone's going to hurt you, betray you, or if you let go of that now, because that's what you're working on, then you'll achieve your dreams. And that may well be what's perhaps on your mind. You're perhaps thinking, am I going to get let down? Or because there's some kind of wound in you about being hurt, even if you're not consciously aware of it. That's what I'm picking up on. So I feel at this current time, you've got to work on healing the belief that you'd be abandoned or let go of. And that could even be a childhood wound that you carry from your own childhood, Because rejection is redirection. With God, all things are possible. So what I'm picking up on is, if there's a specific person you're currently letting go of, okay, then that rejection, or what may have felt like rejection at that time, is a redirection to this future person, okay, who won't hurt you. Well, you've got to let go of the feeling of perhaps, is someone going to hurt me, or is it possible? Or that's what I'm picking up on, because with God, all things are possible, which means it is possible if you want that. If you ask Archangel Gabriel can assist with that, because Gabriel is also the energy of children and fertility, as well as other things. But I do feel that this 8 of Pentacles is about you right now working on your career. So you could even meet this person at work or through your career in some way. So if you ask Archangel Gabriel for help with creative ideas, and creative ideas in your career or in your business or in your work life, it's going to open all the doors anyway. And you have an idea, a creative idea about having a family, so you can obviously visualize that now and even put it on your vision board. But what I'm picking up on for you is, you've got to release something to do with the past first. And that's what you're currently working on in August right now. So don't perhaps think the worst, and you may not be consciously aware that you're doing it, but you may be having some kind of fear around being hurt. That's what I'm picking up, and I have to tell you what's coming through. But yes, with God, all things are possible, to answer your question. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation, honey. Raluca says, hi Liz, from yesterday morning I'm releasing emotional pain and tears. Clarity comes in. Can I have a message about this and a message from my twin? Release fear now. That's what you're doing. So the tears that you're releasing is connected with releasing the fear. So it's a good thing you're releasing it, okay? And I don't know if you're tired. They give me like, when you've got heavy eyes. So you may be tired from this. It's tiring, isn't it, crying and releasing emotion. So there's a miracle coming, and expect the unexpected. Your wish will come true. Release fear now around that, because it's coming. So you could be seeing B's, you could be seeing 1414. You could also be seeing a lot of 34s. I'll leave this deck out, actually. If you look at the clock, for example, it's like 7:34. That's a sign as well. Your twin is saying to you, I can't imagine a life without you. So he wants you in his life, and he can't imagine being without you. He's asking you not to give up. You may be making some changes around September. Well, he wants to. He's asking you not to give up as we move towards September. Luke 7:17, God is not punishing you, he's preparing you. So you're on the right path. What you visualize, you materialize. You are going to have a dream that shows you exactly what's going to happen next. Be a bit clearer with your intentions, and don't let doubt get in the way. And a plan needs soil, water and light, and so do your dreams. So I feel you're being guided to cry because it's water and emotion. You're obviously finding the light within you, and the soil is like the new beginning. So it's like something is being created through all this pain. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Mia, thank you for the donation. Thoughts, messages and feelings from my crush, please. So how is he feeling? He said, watching you move on is killing me, but I want what's best for you. So he may be worried about you being with someone else or moving on. So obviously it's not that you're moving on, but he's watching you go around your day, isn't he? Or go around your life, and he might think, oh, you're just going on with your life. So I don't feel he thinks you're as worried about this as you are. You're obviously a bit impatient or stressing about what's going to happen, but I don't feel he sees that. So you're very good at masking that in a way. I'm not saying you're wearing a mask, but I feel like he doesn't recognise or know how much importance he has in your life, okay? And he said, I can't keep going on without you. So he does want to do something about this. You're everything I want and need. So he knows that when he looks at you, physically, you're everything he wants. Okay, the person you are inside is everything he needs. So he is aware of that, okay? He's saying they are just a distraction. So anything else he's doing, whether it's spending time with people at work or his friends or anyone else around him, are distractions. So you're saying, how do I show him interest in them? You don't really have to show your interest. You just have to be you. That's how you show your interest. You just kind, smile, the things you'd normally do. You don't have to act any differently. Because the thing is, like years ago, I remember I used to be really shy with the people I liked. I used to ignore them. And people didn't even know I liked them. I just ignore them. I'd be so nervous. This is like years ago when I was like a teenager. There is magic in the situation right now, okay? So it's time for a change. So he's obviously saying, okay, what can I do to change this? Well, it's time for a change. I feel you just need to be yourself. Okay? Release all blame to heaven. So remember, release blame to heaven. What does that mean? It means you're not being punished, you're being protected. It means everything is working out beautifully. There's magic in this right now. So see it as an adventure. If you watch the Daily Angel reading today, it's all about that. Say, right, okay, this is going to be a big adventure. My love life is a big adventure. I'm excited about whatever's coming. I'm just going to be myself. I feel that's what you need to know, Mira. If you're being yourself, he's going to just naturally be drawn to you. I hope that helps, okay? Because he's already, the feelings are there. He's just making it happen. You don't need to make it happen. You need to be the feminine and be receptive to it happening. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation, honey. Messages from my spirit guides regarding what I'm going through mentally and how to deal with it. So what you need to know. Go out in nature to feel your connection with source. So when you're going through something physically or mentally, the way you deal with it is go into nature and breathe and relax your mind. Because that's how you feel better. When you're out in nature, you're more connected with source. There's more peace in you. Okay? And there is a blessing on the way that you can't yet see. Okay? So have faith in that. There's a blessing coming in. Okay? And I feel that's also what your mind is doing, perhaps pulling you into anxiety about the future and the uncertainty. So remember, whenever you're going through something mentally, it's because you're thinking about the past or you're worrying about the future. So the way out of that energy is to breathe by being in the present moment. So being more centered in the now is where the power is. And call on Archangel Honiel. Let me bring in a message for you from Archangel Honiel. I just want to say a big thank you to my moderators for looking after the chat. I know you're working hard today, guys. It doesn't go unnoticed. Instead of worrying about how other people feel, which could mean your mom, or it could be worried about your twin or anyone else, focus on how you feel, because you matter too. I hope that helps, okay? Before I go to the next donation, which is Maria, I just want to do Mia, because I've just spoke to Mia, and Mia's put another one in saying, is my crush going to give up or take action to me? He's not going to give up. That's your fear, okay? All you've got to do is be yourself, and he'll move forward towards you, okay? Look, he's going to open up to you. So he's not going to... I feel, again, it's about trusting the process, being yourself and allowing things to happen naturally. He is going to open up. Thing is, the King of Cups can be a bit shut down as well. So the King of Cups has got a shell. He can go in the shell. I don't know if he's a water sign, but this is more about his emotion. So I don't feel he's giving up on you. Okay, but you just be yourself. You don't have to try and fix it or force this. When you're trying to do that, you're in masculine energy. He said, I'm going through a dark night of the soul and need space. So he's just waking up spiritually, understanding himself. He just needs a bit of time. If you're being warm and open, like smiling and being friendly, then that's what you need to do. That's giving him a indicator that you're interested, okay? So past life memories are key in the healing process. So I feel you've had a past life together. He's saying sometimes you make it too easy. I want to chase you. There you go. And he doesn't mean that in a nasty way. He's like saying, don't make it easy for me. Let me chase you. Let me come forward towards you. And this could be to do with a past life issue that you've signed up in this life to allow him to come to you. I hope that helps, okay? I know it's frustrating right now because you want him, but the thing is, if you focus on something else, put your energy into something else, okay, then that's great. Focus on your hobbies and things that light you up, and then you won't be so focused on when he's going to be reaching out or doing stuff. Make your life about you right now. Emily, I've seen your donation, honey, okay? I don't want to get behind on donation super chat, so I will do it at the end, okay? So if you want to go and come back, I'm going to just for you there. Don't worry, I'm not missing you out. I will get to you. So anyone who PayPal donates me, I'll do them at the end, okay? It's just I'm afraid of like stopping and not moving the chat up because I don't want to lose any donations. You know, we have technical issues because I don't want to like go up and then not, you know, be on my phone and then mess everything up. So we've got Maria, thank you for the donation. What am I birthing in my life? I feel like I'm expecting. Will I be supported? What's next for me in love and life and finances? Well, you've got to have faith. So in other words, release all the questions and have faith in what will be. Because you're saying, I feel like I'm expecting. So have faith in that. You will be supported. Have faith. God is with you. You're not alone. Okay, and have faith that wherever you go, whatever you do, you are safe. Because God is your source. And if you focus on service, then that's going to open all the right doors anyway. What is service? It's about giving. It's about things that you're passionate about. It's about your mission, your purpose. Being helpful, being kind, generous. That's how you move things into place in your life. Yeah, spontaneous action. Things are going to move forward quickly. You can't miss out on what's meant for you. And that's what you're being reminded at this time. So let go of any fears or worries or concerns because God is your source. Not a paycheck or a situation. God is the one who moves everything into place for you. Magic is in the air. That's what you can feel. I feel like I'm expecting. Okay, so instead of saying expecting, change it to anticipating. I'm anticipating. Because when we expect things, we get disappointed if things don't go the way we think. So instead, say I'm anticipating all the blessings. Okay, magic is in the air. There's magic going on. So if you have faith and focus on service, everything will work out. Let's get one more card. Anything else we need to know? Yeah, Luke, this could even be if you're expecting love messages. So love communication is on the way and strength. So I feel that you're finding strength as well. This person is finding strength to come forward towards you. You're finding strength in this moment. So everything you're wanting is on the way. You just need to have faith. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you to who said that. I do have faith. It may not be the way you understand it, but it's the way I understand it and the way everyone else understands it here. So don't come in judging things, okay? We've got Queer, thank you for the donation, honey. I can't see your question, though. This is for Queer Tube. I can't see your question. You've donated, but there's no question in there. Okay, so if there's no question in the super chat, I can't see a question. Nothing I can do about it unless you're in the chat right now. After Maria, it was Queer. I don't know if anyone can see a question there because I can't. So I'm going to answer the next question. As Mia says, career block's been trying to switch jobs for long. Well, rejection is redirection. Remember that. Okay, that came up for you, didn't it? So if there seems to be a rejection in any way, where you're not getting a job you're going for or something isn't moving forward, it's a redirection, which means it's not the right time or it's not the right thing yet. So it's not necessarily a block, it's a protection, okay? So what do you need to know? You've been trying to switch jobs for a long time. You've got education. You may need to take a class or do research to find a better position. So it could be that you just need to gather a bit more information, or you may want to learn a new skill, or education. It's not necessarily about like, right, I've got to go back to college, but this may be something you're thinking of doing. But it says, or find yourself writing a book or teaching others. But I'm picking this is about learning something else, okay? It's been 2 years. Well, maybe this is what you're being guided to do, okay? So, and they've got influence there as well. I didn't even realise that. So clearly, You know, saw that at the bottom there. This could be you doing something in front of others. So this could be social media. Like influencer is like someone who's got a platform. It doesn't necessarily have to be YouTube. It could be on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. So there could be an opportunity coming in there. Okay, but I feel the microphone is about speaking and sharing knowledge. So use your influence for change. You can do public speaking, social videos or interviews. Your voice and opinions are important. So that could be connected with what you're going to be doing. And you may be gaining information on that. But try and see it as a rejection as always a redirection. Okay, so you've got your detox time. So the reason why things aren't moving forward right now is because you're going through a cleansing. It says release toxins from your body, mind and diet. Okay, so release anything that isn't serving you. I've been thinking about writing a novel on YouTube, I put them aside. Well, there you go. So that's another message there that's something to think about. Okay, so it's time to detox your mind. And it may be, instead of looking for a job out there, look for something inside of you and something perhaps you can do at home. But a rejection is a redirection. I feel you need to gain education on something. And that could be learning how to do YouTube or learning how to do other things or learning about writing a book. Because I'm sure you can write your book, but do you know how to get it published or edit it, things like that? I hope that helps, okay? Tiffany, thank you for the donation, honey. Is Jesus needing me to correct something with him? I'll see what Jesus wants you to know today before I give you any guidance. So, Jesus saying to you, if you love one another as I have loved you and you're kind and good to all and you're judging no one because you're all brothers and sisters, you're all right with me. Okay, so think about it. If you've judged in the past, solidarity is also about coming together. But I'm seeing this also is about you having time for you. Like solitude, go in nature, breathe, talk to him, ask him for a sign. Okay, but if you're being kind and loving to people, then, and you've forgiven the past, because obviously Jesus forgives you when you recognise if you've made mistakes or done things that you feel haven't been quite right with others. And that could be like judging people. It says, whatever you ask the Father in my name, he will give it to you. So I feel it's like Jesus saying, if you ask for forgiveness, it will be given. If you ask for my advice, I'll be right there with you. So I feel this is like Jesus with you saying, it's okay. You know, he's right there with you. And I feel he's going to give you a sign as well. Okay, let me see what sign he's going to bring in. And this sign is probably going to be related directly to him. Jesus, what sign are you going to give to Tiffany that everything's okay? 999, butterflies. So you could see butterflies. So if you see butterflies, that's Jesus saying a great spiritual transformation is taking place in you. And you could be seeing the number 999, 111, a message to believe and have faith and hope, yellow flowers, blessings are on the way. So I feel you're going to be shown butterflies, yellow flowers, 111 and 999. But everything, I feel Jesus is saying everything's okay. Okay, as long as you are releasing the judgment. And that judgment could even be towards yourself. Because you may be judging yourself right now thinking you've done something wrong. And the thing is, as soon as you correct something in your mind, then Jesus is there with you anyway. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Wish right now. Thank you for the donation. DM's feelings. Let's have a look at that first. So what's DM's feelings? I need space. The separation is needed right now. So you've got to give him this time to work things out, okay? What's going on with his girlfriend? He said, I finally made the decision to break up with this karmic. Please be patient. I have to make sure I do it the right way. Okay, so you've got to give him space to make that change. So is he inviting you on Friday? Well, remember, he's asking you for space. Is he going to invite you on Friday? So even if he does invite you, because he may do that to try and be friendly anyway, perhaps say no, because he needs space. I know you want to see him, but I feel that he's asking you for space. He needs space. So you honouring that would be a good thing, okay? So is he going to invite you on Friday? There's conflict there. You may be conflicted. I'm not getting a yes or a no at this current time. The Emperor's coming up in reverse, so I don't feel he's ready to, if he invites you, he's not ready to follow through on anything with you. So I feel there's conflict there. He's conflicted about what to do because he needs space. So I feel the best thing you can do is if he does invite you, don't go. If he doesn't, don't take it personally because he needs space. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Rosie Pink, thank you for the donation. Does DW love me? How does DW feel about you? I treated you like an option and I'm sorry. So that may well be why you're doubting how he feels about you. If you feel he treated you that way. Because he probably didn't even realise he was doing it at the time. But he is apologising for that. So he's saying, I am sorry, I made you feel like an option. So does he love you? Does he love you? The karmic verbally and emotionally abuses me. I'm reaching breaking point. I feel like he's been through something in the past that's made him very guarded around love. Okay, and I'm getting jealousy coming up as well. So I feel he may get jealous, so he could have jealousy issues. But he's saying this karmic, and you may know who that is. Okay, if there is no karmic, it could be like a past person, because I'm not picking up on this as your energy. This person verbally and emotionally abused me. So I feel that he's been through something in the past that's perhaps made him act the way he does now. So remember, hurt people hurt people. So if he's made you feel like an option, it's because of something he's been through in the past. It's about something that he's been hurt by. But he's not giving me the clear answer, is he? So does he love you? How does he feel about you? Well, he wants a relationship with you. And the Ace of Cups can be love. And I'm trying to get the words out of him. Okay, well, let me use this deck. Does he love you? Does he love you? Look, please don't be upset about this connection. I'm sorry. I need to rebuild my confidence. I've been stupid. So I feel like it's not about the love. Because I feel he does want a relationship with you, which suggests love. I mean, they're not giving me that answer directly because I feel you intuitively know in your heart. And maybe he's waiting to tell you in person, not through a card reading. Okay, but he's saying, I've got to rebuild my confidence. So he feels like he's lost his confidence. And I feel that's because he's been through something in the past that's really hurt him. And made him feel like unworthy. So he said, I've been so stupid by treating you like an option. Please don't be upset with me about that. I am sorry. So 2 words, I'm sorry. So I feel what's going to happen here is he's going to apologise for the way he's treated you once he feels a bit stronger. Try not to take anything personally because you aren't an option and you've got to know your own worth. So this is probably coming for that reason anyway. Well, not probably, it is teaching you to value and love yourself more. I'm going to try one more time to get it out of him. Does he love you? Okay. He's saying, I promise I'll make it right. I will make it happen. You have to trust me. So I feel like I'm not meant to give you those words because I feel he's going to say it to you directly. I feel intuitively, he does. Otherwise, he wouldn't feel this way. He wouldn't be so sorry, would he? I hope that helps, okay? We've got Divian, thank you for the donation. What is my birthday blessing coming my way in angel guidance? Well, there's a blessing on the way you can't yet see. With God, all things are possible. Rejection is redirection. So remember that if something isn't working out the way you think it should, you're being redirected to something much better. So what you need to know is with God, all things are possible. So whatever it is you're wanting and having faith in will come in. What's your birthday blessing? Ask, believe, receive. Ask God for what you desire. Believe that you are worthy of receiving it. And then receive it when you are ready. So the angels say, what do you want in your life? You say, what's coming my way? Well, what are you asking for? Are you believing in that? Are you ready to receive it? Ask yourself that question. What's your birthday blessing coming your way? What's your birthday blessing? That you are strong. Something could be happening in September. Okay, so what you wanted may be coming in September, not necessarily right now today. Okay, but I feel that you're getting stronger and wiser. So what I'm seeing with this is you're learning how to stand up for what you believe in, to stand your ground, and that's creating a breakthrough. And this could even be if you're waiting for someone to show up for you or stand up for you or fight for you, and they're not doing it now. This is coming in September. So let's get one more card. I want a blessing for you. What does Jesus want you to know? What's your blessing coming through? You've got the Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, shall teach you all things. So what I'm picking up on is you're going through a lot of lessons right now, and you get comforted by heaven, knowing that you are safe. It's like you're going through a rebirth, because this is like when there's I see this card as like baptism starting again, and again your birthday is like a reset button. So you're getting a big pat on the back as well there, because I feel like Jesus is saying to you, you've done a good job. You're doing good. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay? Let your light shine. Let your light shine before everyone. And that's you operating in your power as a leader, as a light worker. I hope that helps, okay? Wish right now, thank you for the donation. Hotel message. Let's bring in the answers from above. So a hotel message. Hotel message. You've got ask Archangel Michael to shield you and clear your space. Okay. Business message. Things will fall into place. So as we move towards autumn, okay, October, November, things are moving forward in your business. DP sales message. Focus on service. So that could be about focusing on what you're doing there and have faith in that. I feel the message on from your DM is to have faith anyway. What's your DM's message on business? Listen to your intuition and let go of what was. So let go of what was. How perhaps you thought something was going to be. Or anything to do with the past. And be in the moment. And your intuition is speaking to you. Okay, I feel your masculine is saying you intuitively know what to do in your business. And that's to have faith. Okay, and to trust the process that things will fall into place. And have faith in anything you're doing. So if in that hotel business or that hotel situation, shield yourself and clear your space, which again could mean letting go. I hope that helps, okay? We got Wish right now. Thank you for the donation. DM parents got me a gift for Friday. Are they expecting me? So, but again, like I say, you've got to follow, well, do what you feel is right. I mean, I know you want to go, but he's asking you for space. So even if you go, perhaps keep your distance, or I'm not saying be unfriendly, but perhaps keep your distance. So DM parents got me a gift for Friday. Are they expecting me? A big change is coming, okay? Observe it from a higher perspective. You're on the right path. So what I'm picking up on here is whether you go or you don't go, you're still on the right path. As long as you're operating in the right energy and you're observing it from a higher perspective. Which means you know that your masculine needs space. He's asking you for that to end this with the karmic partner. Okay, and if you think about it, he's probably going to be there with the karmic partner, is he? I'm not asking you a question, I'm just saying, is he? You've got to think of it like this. So, but a big change is coming. That big change is where he's going to be free to be with you. So obviously, that means you're going to be spending more time with his parents, doesn't it? So you have to ask yourself these questions. So as much as you perhaps want to go or see him on Friday, okay, you've got to say, right, what's better in the long term? And then when you're observing it from that higher place, things make sense. So this could be a task for you. Well, they've got me a gift. But if they've got you a gift, they can give you that gift at any time. It doesn't necessarily have to be on Friday. I hope that helps, okay? Next question we're doing, I'm just moving the chat up, is for me. I've done Mia there. So we've got Stella, thank you for being here, honey. Stella says, hi dealers, happy Monday. Important message from God and the angels, please. Honestly, I'm worried about moving out to a new place. Let go of fear, it's illusion. Breathe. So, when you go into that fear, breathe. And what does that mean? It means 3 deep breaths in and out calms you down. Brings you back into the present moment. Because when you're worrying about it, you'll be moving about the change. You'll be worried about the move or the change itself. The past, the future. Look, let go of struggle. So when you breathe, you let go of all the struggle, don't you? All the tension leaves your body. You start feeling more at peace because you come back into the now where you are safe. And you affirm, I am safe. Everything is working out for me. So let go of the fear. So what's the message from God and the angels? A message is coming. Now this could be about a message from your masculine on the way. So try to let go of the struggle around communication as well, or the way things are going to happen in your connection, because it will move forward. But a message could be coming about this move as well that you need to relax about. The angels say you are protected and safe as you move forward, as you change, as you grow, as you move to a new place, whatever it is you're doing. So you are protected. That means you can't go or do anything that's going to harm you in any way. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you're not going to get harmed. We all go through things. I mean, I nearly dropped it could have been bad. I dropped my whole bottle of conditioner this morning on my foot. Luckily, I moved my foot, so it just grazed my foot, but it could have smashed my foot. So there's always things happening where we're in danger. I'm not saying like you're completely safe in that way, you know that. But you are watched over. So if you're meant to experience something, you will. If you're not, you won't. You'll be redirected to another place. So you are protected. So I feel the angels say breathe because all is well. I'm just bringing a message from your masculine. Clear message. So your masculine is saying, I can't imagine life without you, and I feel empty without you. So your masculine is feeling the void, feeling that shift in them, that they need to make a change because they can't even think about what it would be like to not have you in their life. Okay, and if this change affects that, then this is what they're currently thinking about. I hope that helps, okay? Catty, thank you for the donation. Is there a message for me from the angels? Okay, so what does your masculine want you to know at this time? I've been hearing songs and melodies that remind me of you. So you're communicating with each other through music at this time. So before I pull the other card out, let me just see what songs are coming to you. So be aware of what music is coming. Lady, you're the one. Love that, okay? Very masculine song. Lady by Lionel. You are the one. Go and listen to the words of that song, okay? Forever. Okay, I'm in bed at night. I can't sleep. I'm thinking about you. Forever is by Dee Dee. I'm all alone in bed. I can't sleep. I'm feeling blue. Okay? Are we going to be together? So those are the two songs you need to go away and listen to. Lady by Lionel Richie and Forever by Dee Dee. It's a 90s song. It's really good, actually. It'll get you dancing a bit. And I want to look into your eyes and bare my soul to you. I feel in my heart that you're the one I'm meant to be with. Absolutely. So he knows you're the one he's meant to be with. He knows. Okay? And he wants to look into your eyes, and the eyes are the windows of the soul. Let me just see what your guidance is. I feel you need to listen to the lyrics of both of those songs. You're also receiving messages and numbers that he's going to take a leap of faith. So he will take that leap of faith towards you when the time is right. So let me just see what numbers you're seeing. And you know anyway, you know what numbers you're seeing. 12, wow. I'll talk about this number on the channel soon, 12 or 21. So 12 is a sign that stability is coming and you've made your wish. So whatever you've been wishing for between February, May, or even since 2025 is on the way. December 2025 could have been significant as well. December this year can be significant as well. But look out for those 12s, 2s, 5s. 5s are about change. 2s are about divine intervention. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. What or who is coming towards me in love? Okay? What or who is coming towards you in love? There's going to be a message, but you may be waiting for love messages here because you've got delays in love messages, but they are coming. Someone's in the process of walking away from something. So I feel who's coming towards you in love is someone who's walking away from something else. Okay, and they're in the process of doing that now. And when they've done that, they're going to reach out to you. Okay, that's who's coming towards you next. Okay, but in August, where we are, they're currently releasing something. And this could even be the person you've walked away from, or the person you feel it's over and done with. So look again at that situation. It's not over, okay? With God, all things are possible. So I feel someone from the past is coming back. Someone that you're still connected with that you may not be in contact with now. Okay, so what's the message for you from Archangel Orion? What's the message coming through? You've got, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. Thoughts and guided actions become things. Very powerful message. Anything else? What are you learning at this time? Doing the work. Your person will heal best when you do. This person is going to visit you in a dream. Pay attention to the details. So it's the person you were dreaming about. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do, let me just do Emily's donation right now. So Emily, this is for you. You donated to me on PayPal, honey. So Emily says, hi Liz, the message from Dee and can we do a conversation, okay? So what does Dee want you to know today? Let's do this actually. So what is he wanting to say to you at this current time? What was I thinking? Okay. So he's thinking about what he was thinking, doing that. What was I thinking, doing that? What was I thinking, saying that? So there's things he's going over in his mind, wishing he could make up for or change. Okay. What was he thinking? He feels like he was forced into something. Okay. Now this is where he feels like he's got no control over something he's done, because he's never forced into anything. But he may feel like he made a decision or he took some kind of action that pushed him away from you or took him away from you. And he felt he was forced into that by family or whomever. He said, I will make it right with you and it won't happen again. So I feel like he intends to make up for something in the past, okay? So what do you want to say to him in a conversation? What do you want to say to him? You're saying to him, I'm sorry I rushed you. I want my life to be with you. So maybe you feel like you've rushed him in the past, and that can be like an energy as well, feeling like you want it now or stressing about it. So he's saying, I do want you in my life. I'm sorry I rushed you. So it's like you're saying, however much time needs to occur, whatever you need, you know, because you're learning patience. It doesn't mean you're saying, oh, you can take all the time in the world. No, it's about you knowing that this journey is in divine timing. So what does he want to say back to you? Obviously, he's saying he wants to make it right with you. He's saying, I see signs about you, and we are magnets. So he's magnetically being drawn back to you. So it's like he's saying, I can't stay away from you because we are magnets. So you're being pulled back to each other anyway, so have faith in that. I hope that helps, okay? And Micah, thank you for the donation. Why do relatives say I don't go to party but never invite me? Well, maybe it's time to invite yourself then. Okay? I mean, you're a very warm, loving, kind person. I feel you take things personally too much here. Okay, you've got to trust your intuition on this. So if the relatives are saying you don't go to the party but they never invite me, say, okay, well, are you going to invite me then? Be bold and speak your truth. So I feel this is about you being kind and loving, and maybe they feel like they can push you around in that way. You know, but you are, I mean, the Queen of Cups is beautiful. You know, the Queen of Cups is psychic, intuitive, loving, kind, generous, gentle. What they show me in my mind, I know it's a strange thing to come through, but they show me like Cinderella and the Ugly Sisters. You know, where they were being nasty to her, but Cinderella had a pure heart. But they were like, you know, like they locked her up, didn't they? She couldn't go to the ball, but she went anyway. And that's what I'm picking up on. So you'll go to the ball anyway. You'll go to the party anyway. Why? Because you'll go to your own party, even if it's not that party. I feel this about you making your own music, making your own fun, doing your own thing, not needing to be where other people are to have fun and joy. And if you want to go, go. You don't have to get invited. Just invite yourself in some way. So I feel this about you taking a stand and doing what you want to do. But if you're very honest with yourself, ask yourself the question, do I really want to go to that party? Do I really want to get involved in that anyway if I'm not being invited? So what? It doesn't mean you are a lesser version of yourself. It doesn't mean that you aren't good enough. And that may be what you're healing at this time, those fears of, am I enough? Am I good enough? Like feeling like you're being left out of something. But I feel there could be some jealousy going on as well. Okay, so don't take anything personally. Remember, you are a magical being and you will go to the ball. I hope that helps again. Look at Cinderella. She ended up marrying the prince, didn't she? Okay, I hope that helps. Remember, you have angels to guide you and help you, and call on your angels to harmonise things, create the way. Catty, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, I'm feeling really settled in my new home and I feel stable in my home life. Will my business life begin to be stable now too? Well, that's really good. Okay, so obviously things are transforming. Meditate, Francis. So you may want to meditate to gain the answers about how to bring more stability in, or to calm your mind, or about worry or anything you're worrying about with business, you know, because sometimes it takes a while for business to move things forward. You know, it takes a while for things to start showing up, like your blessings to fall into place. So take back your power, because it will come in soon. So taking back your power is about believing in yourself and having faith and trusting the process and affirming everything is working out beautifully for me. My life is stable. My business is thriving. Everything is falling into place. And then that will all move forward. So I feel it will the more you relax about it. Yeah, you've got daydreaming here. Your cup is coming. So it's just not the right time. Don't get frustrated about this, because your cup is going to be offered to you. Yeah, you got the Four of Swords in reverse. You got 4-4. So you got 2 4s. So the angels are protecting you. So you may be seeing 44 or 444. That's your sign that at this current time everything's going to plan. That the angels are working for you. That they're all around you. Okay. And I feel that soon will be time to take action. So the Four of Swords can also be about meditation. And this is like, because it's in reverse, what I'm feeling is you may be a bit anxious about things and you need to slow down or calm down or go within and meditate instead of perhaps doing everything. So find some time to relax and calm your mind down, because that cup is coming. It just may not be ready yet, that's all. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, we've got Natalia, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I have a message from Grayson? So what does Grayson want you to know? So Grayson is saying, I crave you. Craving you like a beautiful cake. Okay, so with desire. So you may be getting saliva in the mouth, okay? I am coming in to show you a better version of me. So he is aware of how he's behaved in the past, okay? I keep dreaming about us being together. I keep dreaming. So he's dreaming about you at this time. That's how he's being reminded of you. That's how you're connecting in the astral realms. He's saying not dreaming is an opportunity for us to be honest with each other. So in his dreams, he's being very honest with you about how he feels. He's saying dreaming of you helps me escape my current reality. They give me fear. So he may have fears around where he currently is. And he's saying I'm not sleeping very well because I'm stressed. So he's stressed out as well. When he is sleeping, he's dreaming about you. And he's dreaming about telling you the truth and being honest with you, showing you that he's coming back as a better version of himself. So pay attention to your dreams. What else? You've got mirror work. It's time for me to look in the mirror and face myself. So you're both doing that at this time. And he is facing himself about becoming that better version of himself. So what's your angel guidance? You've got you already know. So you already know how he feels about you. You already know the truth. You've got to trust in that. Anything from Archangel Orion for you? What does Archangel Orion want you to know? The only thing that's stopping you is you. And I feel that's what you're telling him in the 5D. Or that's what you need to tell him in the 5D. Because the only thing that's stopping it is him. I don't feel this as you stopping it. I feel this as him. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Pisces, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, my DM is showing up in my dreams, but not in a positive way, trying to let things flow, any messages. So that could also be purging out fear, and it could be his fears as well. And it could also be a sign that he's not ready yet. We've got Temperance in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles. So the first message is, remember, you can't miss out on this love because he's coming into your dreams and showing you he's around you, but there's more healing needed. Okay, because I feel that he could be very impatient, and that could be coming through in the dreams as well. So impatience can also bring out anger and hostile energy and all of that. So, but I feel the message here is you're not going to miss out on this love, but there is more healing to be done. So that's why you've had this dream, because it's like you're being shown that things are moving forward. They are on track, even if he's not around you in the right energy at this time. Okay, so I just want to see what he's healing. Yeah, karmic bind. So he could be frustrated because of the things in his life. A karmic bind. A lot is being cleared from my life at this time so I can be free from my karmic binds and be able to have the love that it's meant for me and fully live the life I'm here to live. So he may be very frustrated. You may find that, you know, when you get lines like that in the face, you may have them. Okay, because that's like frustration and stress. Okay, so he could be very stressed at this time. What are you learning? Preparation and catalyst. So if there is like a karmic person or anything karmic going on, remember that's a catalyst to him being with you, but he has triggered your awakening, so embrace the shift. They're aligning, says they are aligning with their higher self, and that's what he's doing. But you're being prepared in your own way. So you're preparing your space, preparing your emotions, preparing your mind, asking yourself the question, am I really ready? So what's going on is there's a lot of healing still happening. You can't miss out on this love. Anything else the angels want you to know? You've got good news is on the way. So something is shifting. It says, don't let others have power over you. Union is possible for you in this lifetime. And I feel that's why you've had this dream, because it's your subconscious way of saying you are meant to be. He hasn't forgotten you or anything like that. He's just still healing. So don't let this have power over you, because good news is coming. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Miss Onions, thank you for the donation, honey. Can I get birthday message, please, Liz? Happy birthday. Can I get DM update towards me next step with working? So what does your DM want you to know today? You don't realise how perfect you are to me. So in his eyes, you're absolutely perfect today. Even if he isn't reaching out today, it doesn't mean anything. Okay? He's saying you inspire me to do and be more. So I feel you working on you at this time is bringing power in for him, because you're glowing up and he is growing up because of that. Okay? So you inspire me to do more, to be better. So that's a real sign for you that whatever you're doing in your own life, it's working. So keep doing that, okay? I know I have deep wounds from the past to heal. So it's not about you, it's about his wounding, remember. Don't take anything personally. So we both have toxic energetic cords to cut and energy to clear. So he's saying you also have your own work to do. And your birthday is a reset. Okay, so you can say, okay, I'm going to start afresh today, or I'm going to see this in a new way. So then what do you have to let go of yourself? And that could be things in your physical world and people, or it could just be fear and stress or struggle, anxiety. Because he's saying you don't realise how perfect you are to me. Okay? So what else do you need to know? What else? This no is a not now. You already know. I feel you already know that anyway, the no is a not now. So if something isn't happening for you, it's not meant to happen in that moment. It doesn't mean it's never going to happen. And you already know that truth. And the angels say, well, your next steps with work, you already know. It's like you already know what to do intuitively. You just got to be brave enough to act on it. So you've got healing and you've got prayers. So the way you can heal your wounds is also through prayer. It says, their wounds run deep. Try to send them love, not anger. And I'm not feeling you're angry, but you could be frustrated. And that can bring anger up. So send them healing. Because he's saying to you, I am healing my wounds and you're healing your wounds too. Spirit is listening to your heart and providing answers. So the angels, your spirit guide, your spirit team, whoever you call on, are right there for you. Okay, so pray and it is given. Ask and it is given, okay? What else do you need to know? You've got, if you've had a dream and seen signs about it, it's already manifesting. So regarding work or your next steps, you will have had a dream about this or seen signs about it already. Or you're about to have a dream and see signs. And those are the signs that are showing you it's already manifesting. So whatever you're asking for, it's already manifesting. There's a breakthrough coming in September where you're going to be able to speak your truth as well. So September, a turning point. Look out for those signs and dreams. I hope that helps, okay? Drew, thank you for the donation. Hello, can you help me with clarity with my baby daddy? Okay, so how is he feeling about you? How is he feeling about you? He's craving you. Okay, so he does desire you. So there's still physical attraction there. I really fumbled you and now I'm paying the price. So he feels like he's getting calmer for what he's done. Okay, that's how he feels. Let me just bring the karma deck in. Wow. Okay, these cards shouldn't even be in here. This was clearly when I was on the live and some cards disappeared. So this is the message for you. These cards shouldn't even be in here. These are feminine messages. So this is your guidance at this time. Relax and breathe. Okay, you're experiencing both energies, which means you're also feeling what he's feeling. Raise your vibration and know that you are loved beyond measure. Interesting, them cards are in there. Okay, so I just want to see what karma he feels he's getting because he's saying, I fumbled you and now I'm paying the price. We've got hackers. So maybe he's been hacked. So someone could have stolen some information online or, you know, he could be being watched in some way, in a negative way. Something's going on with him online or there's something physically happening to him because of what's going on in these virtual worlds, okay? Important information and privacy being under attack. So maybe he feels like he's under attack in some way. And this could be people saying things about him as well. So people could be bad-mouthing him or saying bad things about him. I'm not saying you're doing that, but that's how he feels, that, you know, people aren't seeing the good in him. But that's how he's paying for it. And he could have been hacked. Maybe his bank account's been hacked or something like that. So what's your guidance in this situation? You've got good news is on the way. Okay. Don't let him have power over you, or don't let this situation have power over you. But good news is coming. Anything else? Yeah, I mean, if there's been a block, there's a breakthrough coming in. Possibly over the next 2 weeks, 2 months. Something that's been blocked is turning around and becoming unblocked, okay? So if he's blocked you, for example, he'll be unblocking you, or something's about to move forward that was previously stuck, or is currently stuck. But he's still craving you. I hope that helps, okay? Raymond, thank you for the donation. Is my ex Fabi spying on me? Is Fabi spying on you? How does Fabi feel about you first? How does Fabi feel about you? Again, look, I crave you. So this person is wanting you. I'm trying to become the best version of myself for you. So this person feels like they need to change, okay, to be around you. What else? I don't know if I should be with you or stay where I am now. So this person is also confused about what to do next, okay? Please forgive all my stupid mistakes. You have the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. So this person loves your eyes. There's something about your eyes. Could be the colour, the shape, the way they are intense. You know, maybe you've just got an intense stare, or the way you look at this person really turns them on, and that's what they're craving as well. Remember, the eyes are the windows of the soul. So the eyes is like where that soul bond is. But I feel there's going to be an apology coming in. So please forgive all my stupid mistakes. I just don't know what to do. Okay, so I'm not picking up on generally a spine energy, but I do feel it's happening because you can sense it. So is this person's spine on you? They're very aware of you, okay? And I feel that they're regretting the past as well. They're regretting what they had with you that they lost. Okay, but I haven't necessarily got like a card that's saying, yes, they're definitely spying on you. But I feel they are aware of you. So if you feel they are watching you, you've got to trust in that. But it's not coming up in the cards. I need to give you the other information. I'm not saying they're not doing that, but you know yourself through your own intuition. I hope that helps, okay? Simran, thank you for your donation. What's coming in my career? What's coming in career? What does Gabriel want you to know first of all? What's coming in your career? Perfectionism. You're going to perfect something, or something's going to work out, okay? And he says praising your, they're giving the word praising. It says polishing, but they're saying praising. If you're working on something creative, or if you're doing something, you're going to get praise. Okay, but he says polishing your creative project is fine, but don't allow perfectionism to result in procrastination. And we're moving into the Virgo season, which is all about procrastination. Okay, so I feel the message here is that you're going to get praise for something you're doing. So something you're doing in your career or something you're wanting to do is going to work out. Okay, so what else? Messages for your career. What's coming in your career? Yeah, perspective. It says if you change the way you're looking at things, you can see everything in a new light. That's going to help you to get where you want to be. So, and that's a black swan in there. So I feel that if you weren't getting praise for something, it's suddenly going to come in. Or something's suddenly going to take off. Or something's suddenly going to happen. Okay, it's like something good is on the horizon. You can't yet see. What else? You've got, yeah, and this is the thing, you're in a circle as well. You're not like, this is slave programming. It's like doing things a certain way. You've got to listen to and trust in your inner circle. So be careful as well who you are telling about things you're doing. It says patterns of powerlessness and self-limitation. They give me fear. This may be you perhaps thinking you're not good enough at something or you can't do something because of what people have said. They give me fear around this. This is what you're releasing. So slave programming is a bit like letting the ego control everything or having limits, okay? Patterns of powerlessness and self-limitation have been ingrained in you through society and conditioning. Allow yourself to break free from the mental chains that keep you bound to what others expect or believe. Those who are closest to you can have a defining influence on who you are. As you clear your inner circle of stagnant energy, more aligned relationships will flow into your life effortlessly. So you may also be changing the people around you, and that's changing the way you're thinking about things and looking at things and seeing things, and that's creating success. So I feel success is coming in. I hope that helps, okay? Jasmine, thank you for using your milestone, honey. Hi, Liz, any message from Jack? I've pulled back as he told me Friday they're going away for their anniversary in September, despite nothing changing there. This is where I said, remember, she's like planning things to keep him there and keep him busy. I hate that you read my energy and I can't hide from you. So he knows you see right through him, okay? I know I have deep wounds from the past to heal. So he's still going through his own healing. And that's why he probably feels like he's got unfinished business there. You don't realise how perfect you are to me. Now he's saying for you, you're perfect for him. But he's saying to me, you are perfect to me. That means everything you do is perfect. The way you treat him is right. What else? What else does he want to say? He's saying, remembering the pain I caused you kills me inside. I would give anything to take that back. So he does know it hurts you. So I'm not saying he's done anything really bad to you. This is like him saying that. It's like a dagger going in. And he knows that, okay? He's saying the karmic isn't facing the truth. Our toxic relationship is officially over. In other words, what's she doing? Planning things to keep him there. So he knows it's over. It's not officially over. But she's still not allowing herself to... Yeah, Queen of Swords. That's my karmic card when I connect with this. There she is. Right slap bang in the middle of everything. Okay? He's got high and low emotions about everything. Because he wants you. Totally different night and day. There she is. Completely different to you, the Queen of Wands. So just because he's going there doesn't mean anything's going to happen. It will still be cold and cool. Okay, because his desire is for you. His passion is there for you. He wants you. That's what he wants, you. Okay, you know that anyway. So what's your guidance at this time? Oh, my chat just went off. Oh, no. Okay, I've knocked my chat off. Hang on a minute. Bear with me a second. No, I'm not too far back anyway. There we go. So 5D connection will bring you clarity. So at this time, connecting the 5D, it's going to be okay. This is not the end. So your ego could be saying, oh, it's over. I know that you know it's not, but it's not the end of the two of you, I mean. What's going on in the karmic situation? We've got judgment. He's guilty, feels guilty. Maybe he's doing this because of guilt. So he's going away for their anniversary because he feels guilty. He's in deep regret. He feels criticised, so she could be criticising him. Or maybe he's afraid, like, if I don't do this, people are going to criticise me as a bad person. He's worrying too much about what people think. Because he might think, well, you know, if I say I'm not going to go to that place, people could be judging him for that. Because I don't feel he wants to go necessarily. He's trying to keep the peace, isn't he? Look at this. Why do you speak badly about me to other people? I'm not a bad person. He's being judged by someone. She could be saying things to her family. I just don't belong here. Look at this. This is our last holiday together. There you go. He's not going to do it again. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Bina, thank you for the donation. What are his current thoughts about me? What are his current thoughts about you? I can't keep pretending I'm okay without you. So he's not okay without you. When he's not with you, it hurts, okay? Even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. So it's getting harder for him to stay away, okay? I've been hearing songs and melodies that remind me of you, so you're communicating in music. Let's bring the song in then. So music, very significant at this time. Principles of lust, there you go. He wants to do what he feels. He wants you physically. He just, you know, he's holding himself back because he doesn't want to be left outside alone because he's got abandonment wounds. And also because he doesn't want to hurt you. What goes around comes around. He doesn't want to bring any bad karma to your door, any bad juju, they're telling me. Do what you feel. He wants to do what he feels, which is be with you physically and show you how he feels. But he's trying to hold back because of his situation. So you're being shown in music. So what do the songs mean? He feels you deep within him, okay? And he's healing addictions, toxic habits, or toxic behaviour. So in other words, he's got to get over his past. Look, he wants the same future that you want. And this is why he's showing up differently lately, because it's getting harder for him to stay away. Let's just get a card for your guidance at this time. What's your current guidance, okay? You always have a choice, and you know that. Like, you probably think you've got a choice, but you also have a choice how you feel. This is not the end. It's not over between the two of you. Archangel Gable is helping you at this time with creative ideas. So you can focus on creative ideas like your work and other stuff at this time to take your mind off what he's doing when he's not with you. I hope that helps, okay? Wish right now, thank you for the donation. Why is DM girlfriend singing and post on Insta for intention? Seems like she's doing it for attention. Her intention is to get attention. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on there. So, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with her voice or anything like that. I mean, maybe she's a really good singer. But I feel she's doing it to get attention. You know, to perhaps see what he's going to do. She could be doing it to feel good about herself because she isn't feeling validated with him. That's why. So, yeah, she may be doing it because she's feeling creative and posting those things. But I feel she's doing it to get attention because it's like, you know, it's like a cry for help, really, isn't it, with things like that? I mean, what they show me is, I don't know if this is what she's doing, but it's like, you know, when people like sing and like it's over dramatized. It's like a cry for help, okay? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with posting singing videos. What I'm saying is, when I'm picking up on her energy, it's like a cry for help because she feels like something is missing. Yeah, she feels like he's not really there. She's picking up on that back and forth cheater. You know, his head's all over the place energy, wearing that mask. And she's feeling emotional. So she's expressing her emotions in this way, highs and lows. And it's also because he's perhaps not giving her as much attention and she's trying to get that. I hope that helps, okay? Alicia, thank you for the donation. Can I ask a question, of course? What is it then, honey? Does Oscar miss me like I miss him? Is it over for good this time? Does he still love me? I feel it's not over for good. It isn't, okay? You're the first thing I think about when I open my eyes, and I feel that's mirrored. So you're both waking up thinking of each other. No matter how hard I try, my thoughts always sway back to you. So I do feel he's tried to move on, but he can't. Okay, because his thoughts come back to you, especially first thing in the morning. Perhaps he wakes up and thinks, I wish you were in my bed, So I wish it were easier to express my feelings. So he struggles with opening up, and maybe that's caused a problem. But I feel that you did accept him as he was. So he's saying, thank you for accepting me as I am. So I feel that he's thinking about those things now. He's thinking about the fact that you accepted him as he was, that you were good to him in that way. And he's saying, I feel like we would be the ultimate power couple. So it's not over. He's doing a lot of thinking about the past and the way he's messed up as well. Okay, so is it over between you? No. Okay, he's just not strong enough. He's finding the strength to express how he feels to you. Okay, so he's going to find the strength to come forward. Something's shifting between where we are now in the Leo season and April. So between now and April, there's a door open for you to come back together. But I feel your guidance is to allow, to not try and force or make anything happen. Okay, because whatever the reasons were why you split up, that's been healed at this time, okay? So you're going to receive messages in nature like stags or bees or other things. The fear is only real in your mind. So when you're in fear, you'll see a sign in nature that helps you to feel better. And you just got to listen to the guidance you receive as well. So you may also go out in nature and you may receive like something you listen to. So for example, you could hear a bird and it's like relaxing to, or a crow, and that's a psychic message for you. Or you could even be out in nature and you perhaps hear people talking, and you got as well this, your birthday brings power. So there could be a message coming around a birthday. This card's getting my attention. Yeah, same card, your birthday brings power. So let me just see what signs are coming to you. What signs are coming to you in your dreams, okay? You're going to have dreams about each other. Pay attention to your dreams, journal your thoughts down. So he's going to come into your dreams. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Madeline, thank you for the donation. I feel someone in my energy. Can you give me a hint? Who's in your energy and why? Someone who may have been trapped in a situation, but they're freeing themselves from that. Someone you've been manifesting. So the person that's in your energy is a person you've been thinking about. Who have you been thinking about recently? Okay, because when you think about things, you materialize them. So obviously if you're thinking about someone, they're going to be in your energy. Now, someone can be in your energy if they're thinking about you as well, obviously. But I feel that you're saying, can you give me a hint who's in my energy? It's someone you've been thinking about. And this person may have been trapped in a situation, but now they're freeing themselves of that situation. Or it could be someone you were hoping would free themselves up from a situation. Is there anything else you need to know? Who's this person in your energy? You need to stop and take a moment to think about it. And you got your birthday brings power. So there could be a birthday around this situation. Could be a birthday coming up, or you could be thinking about this person's birthday. So I'm not saying this is either necessarily love related. It could well be. But if you think, okay, someone's having a birthday soon, it could be a friend or a family member. I feel it's more likely love, okay? You got the Queen of Wands and the Tower. So someone who's caused you a big tower moment, someone who you perhaps desire a lot as well, have a lot of chemistry with. This person could be a fire sign or even a dragon. When I say a dragon, I don't mean like a nasty person. I mean like the zodiac sign of the dragon. But I feel things are being blasted out the way. So I feel you're going to know soon enough who this person is. But I feel you went through a tower with this person, or this person coming back into your physical life would cause a tower in your life. But I feel it's someone you're actually thinking about or manifesting. Someone who may have been trapped in a situation before. Someone you're going to reconnect with from the past. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, next question we're doing is for Stella. Thank you for the donation. Will my father be comprehensive and help me move out? Okay, will your father help you? Well, I mean, there's a lesson you're learning here. So what I'm getting coming through is I feel he'll help you, but perhaps not as much as you want him to, or as much as you perhaps think you need him to, because you're learning to do this by yourself or to yourself. So there's a lesson in this situation. So I'm not feeling he won't, but I'm not feeling he's going to be giving you as much as you perhaps think you need. Because I feel you don't need his help as much as you think. There's a breakthrough in September. Back and forth. So, and he may be back and forth because of that. So, I mean, back and forth, I'm kind of feeling helping you to move back and forth. So I do feel he's helping you, but he may not be helping you as much as you think. So he could be physically helping you, but maybe not speaking to you about something, or maybe you want some kind of physical communication from him about something that he's not giving you at this moment. I know it's a weird message, but that's what I've got coming through. Or I feel that September, there could be a breakthrough in that. But I'm seeing the Seven of Swords like back and forth. So I do feel he's helping you move back and forth. But you may feel like you need more from him than he's giving you, and you don't need that at all. It's like you were stronger in this situation than you think. So is your dad going to help you? Time to make a decision. A message is coming. So you're going to receive a message about this, or he's going to give you a message. But I feel ultimately yes, but not as much help as you think, because you don't actually need it. I know it's a weird one, but that's what's coming through. Let me just bring in a yes or a no as well. Anything else? You've got maybe a message arrives that brings you clarity. So he's going to tell you one way or the other. Okay, or you're going to receive a message about this. So again, it's the same message. I'm not getting a clear yes, but it's not a no either. It's somewhere in between. And I feel you know that yourself. Because you may think you need more help than you do. Or need more validation than you do. As long as you've got it right with self and source, all the resources will come in. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm at the top of the chat as far as I can see. I think that was the only donation that came in by PayPal from Emily. So let's do a couple out the chat then. So Donna says, good morning, Liz. Any message from Mark today? So what does Archangel Orion want you to know first? Nothing is out of reach for you. With God, all things are possible. See it, hold it, touch it, taste it. So what you're visualizing right now is coming in. The signs are showing you this is manifesting. Pay attention to the signs. So you could be seeing 777. Okay. You are receiving previews and visions in your dreams. If you want it, visualize it. God is on your side and all of heaven is cheering you on. So I feel you need to know you're on the right path. Okay. You don't realize how perfect you are to me. So he knows how perfect you are. Everything about you, you know. He said, I've gone through some tough karmic lessons, and at times I feel dead inside, losing hope of reuniting with you. So, and that's what I feel he's gone through since January to where we are now in August with the 18 now. So if you've been seeing 1818, that's a huge, or even 118, that's a huge sign of that. Sometimes I wonder what I'm running from and why. I wish I knew how to make things work with us better. So he's still trying to find the answers. They just made me bash this finger. This is the ring finger. He wants commitment. It's frustrating him. He hasn't given you a commitment yet. Okay? I just like to break the rules for some reason. So what that means is with you, he would break all the rules, or he would do things in a different way than he's ever done before. So they give me a little bit of fear there as well. What else? Yeah, Fool, he wants a new beginning. It's coming. It's just about patience and when. I know it's annoying, but this is what we have to learn, isn't it? To trust in the uncertainty. Okay? You've got, Nine of Pentacles. When you're just doing your own thing, loving life, relaxing, that's when he's going to show up for you. So there is a breakthrough coming. Again, when I connect with the Fool, it can mean the new year. But I'm feeling as soon as September, there could be a shift anyway. I feel August, there's too much turmoil going on. Okay, there's a lot of craziness going on in his life still. Even though he may be coming out the other side of it. It's part of his awakening, you know that. It says they are waking up to the truth of the situation. And I feel that's the truth of whatever he's been dealing with since January. Because I've got January to August as like a cycle completing in that karmic situation. And then a movement to you. I hope that helps, okay? Breaking the rules, that's Mark. There you go. Let's do Daisy says, may I get current thoughts of our bucket messages? Well, I've got a donation coming. I'll do Daisy first, though. I treated you like an option and I'm sorry. So he's very sorry about making you feel like you don't matter when you do. Panda, you got to remember how amazing you are. And I just saw the P. It went back in there. There it is. You got P for Panda. Okay, it went back in. That got my attention though. So the Pandas remind you that you were special and unique. There's no one like you. Maybe you come across a bit shy, you know, but you're in bloom when you like that, okay? So you being you is you're blooming right now. And he sees you as in bloom. So I feel like there's a lot of desire there and fertile energy. He dreams about kissing you under the mistletoe, but it's like kissing you. You've got the next new moon could be significant. And you've got emotion with water. Maybe you need to drink more water. You will reconcile. You could reconcile around this next new moon. When is that? The next new moon is the 10th of September, okay? I feel that you both want kids or kids are significant in some way. And marriage, Hierophant. And you got bald head. So this is about reflection as well and like lessons being learned. They're actually showing me like a guru, like someone sitting around like a Buddhist. So there's a lot of healing going on. So I hope that helps, okay? Pufferfish, thank you for the donation. Wonderful Liz, beautiful day. Thank you for being here. How will me asking Manali to go out with me for the first time go? And how will the future unfold? So what will happen if you ask Manali to go out with you? It's going to move it forward. So things will move forward, the Chariot there. And it will be emotional ups and downs. So you're going to have ups and downs with this situation, but it will move forward. So it may make you emotional when you move forward, because that could be nerves or a little bit of anxiety, but it will move forward. This person could have water in their chart, okay? What else? What is this person thinking? You're the only one I see. So I feel that means that they would want to be exclusive with you. You know, the only one I see, I feel there wouldn't be anybody else. I feel the only one they see is you at this current time anyway, so they can't see anyone else in their life. It's not like there's options. I mean, there may be options around them, but I feel they see you as the option. But I feel moving forward, there won't be anybody else. You're the only one I see. So I'm seeing that in two ways. I'm seeing it like being aware of you. You're the only one I'm looking at, and the only one I'm interested in. But also that it'll be like a commitment. So I feel there will be a commitment as well. Anything else you need to know? Use your healing powers. So just be yourself. And go out in nature to feel your connection with source. So perhaps before you do this, because you may mumble your words up. So go out in nature to perhaps work out what to say, whether you're saying this in person or in a message. And use your healing power. You may even want to go perhaps somewhere in nature for like a date, because that's very healing. I hope that helps, okay? Let's do Janon says. Janon, Liz, will husband or son choose wife here, or is he going to divorce it? What are his thoughts, okay? Well, there's commitment there. So the marriage is there still. Okay. What's he feeling? The flashbacks I have about us are intense. So he's having flashbacks about you. So I still see the marriage there. You know, I'm not seeing a divorce at this current time. I'm still seeing the marriage there. The commitment is still there. Or the ring, you know, the fact that you are still married, it's still there. Do you see the third party, Rebecca, leaving soon? Okay, is the third party going to leave? They're at crossroads. Not yet, but there's a crossroads going on. Okay, but again, it's like it's in motion because it's sideways. So it's like a decision is coming up there. What's the guidance for Hera? To look through the illusion, to find happiness. Your dreams are coming true here, whatever they are. So it may seem at this time like your happiness is blocked, but it isn't blocked. There's happiness all around you. So I feel work on feeling happy and grateful for everything you have, because your dreams are manifesting. So September, Leo season where we are, September, things are shifting now. So this could even be, if the furthest timeline out for this is February time, but I'm feeling like over the next couple of months there's a change here. But your dreams are coming true. Give me fear. So your guidance is to have faith at this time. There's nothing there that's telling me you're going to get divorced at this current moment, okay? There's an apology coming in as well. So this person could apologise to you, and your loved ones in heaven are giving you signs. Okay, so I don't know who you've got up there, but you're definitely being watched over. So I feel like this person is going to come in and apologise to you. but I feel that karmic cycle is still a bit up in the air. I hope that helps, okay? Let's do, we've got Jacinta, thank you for being here, honey. Hang on, let me just, oh, I've had a donation come in as well. Let me just get rid of this person, hang on a minute. There we go, okay. We've got, I want to do Jacinta says, Liz, why is my best friend of many years, Pooja, distance herself from me? Does she not want to be friends with me because I've been in slump for a long time? Well, if that's what your intuition is telling you, that's a sign for you to pull yourself out of that slump. Because remember, you don't want to be around anyone who's like in darkness or struggle all the time, or you wouldn't want to be around someone like that either. So I'm not saying that's definitely the reason, but I feel you're giving yourself a message saying, pull yourself together, okay? Because if she was in that energy, would you want to be around her? Probably not, okay? So, yeah, and I feel it's because she may even be giving you advice or guidance or trying to help you feel better, but you're not taking it. Because the magician is there in reverse. I feel you have the power to turn this around. So I feel like it's not over between the two of you. And I don't feel you should take it personally either. Because it's not about you, it's about her. If she's thinking, I don't want to be around someone who's being a bit negative, and I'm not saying you're a negative person at all, but when you're in that thinking the worst cycle, it's not fun to be around, is it? So I feel you have the power to turn this around. So try not to take it personally. Okay, but I do feel at the moment she's perhaps having time with herself or moving towards people on her vibrational frequency. Because if someone's operating in a higher energy and you're operating in a bit of a struggle energy, you're not gelling. But you have the power to turn things around. But try not to take it personally. Let's get one more message. Look, the power is inside of you. All you need to do is surrender. All you need to do is give this to heaven in exchange for peace, and things will turn around. I hope that helps, okay? Our last thank you for the donation. Is D ready to come towards me in his next action? Is D ready to come towards me? He's making a choice at this current time. So there's choice, options, and this is his choice to make, obviously. Remember, we all have free will. So I feel he is going to make this choice, but he's currently in the choice stage. And that doesn't mean you are a choice, by the way. Okay, it just means he's working out what to do next. And he's got to get out of his head, but he will move forward, okay? Yeah, the calmer times are ahead. So he is currently working out what to do. There's that which way, what do I do, where do I go? You may be seeing motorbikes as a sign of movement. He will come out of his head because he's been all in his head about you. Something could move forward within 6 weeks, okay? Could be around the full moon as well. The full moon could be significant, or you may feel different around the full moon. So I do feel he's coming towards you, yes. I do feel that will happen, okay? I just feel you've got to be patient with the when, okay? But you're going to feel calmer, you are, around the full moon anyway. But he will move forward towards you, okay? I hope that helps, okay? Let me just see actually what he wants to say to you. Even though you're not with me, my love grows every day. My love for you grows every day. So the feelings are all still there. It's just a matter of time. I hope that helps, okay? Antonio, thank you for the donation. May I have a message from IDF? I know she wants to reach out. So what does she want to say to you? You're the only one I see. You don't realise how perfect you are to me. So when she's thinking about you, you know, you're the only one she sees in her mind. You're perfect in every way. There's nobody else in her reality, really. You know, you're the only one. Yeah, there you go. Throat chakra. She wants to, but she's blocked, or she feels blocked, or there's a block. I'm blocked from speaking my truth. Heart chakra. Now, the angels can block things until there can be loving or open communication, remember. So my heart is in deep need of love and compassion. So what you're picking up on, I know she wants to reach out, is this heart activation. You can feel the heart pull. You can feel her heart talking to you. But there is still a block. And whether it's an actual physical block or it's just the fact that she's not reaching out yet, there's still some kind of delay, okay? So is there a timeline to this? Because she wants to. You may even be having issues with your own throat and heart chakra. So perhaps do a cleansing on your throat and your heart chakra. She just got to let go of fear. That's all it is. And again, when you let go, things will move forward. That's the lesson still being learned. She's learning to take control and you're learning to let go of control. So there's still current lessons being learned. So yes, she does want to reach out, but she's not currently doing it. Okay, but I haven't got a timeline. It's like, come in with the next 4 weeks. Is there a timeline for this? You've got the Lovers and it's sideways and the Fool. So it's going to happen between now and the new year, but it's like when? Because she could take action at any time. The star's there. So there's hope here. And again, this can be connected with Aquarius season. So really between now and February, anything can happen. You just got to have faith. I feel you're going to be celebrating when you come together. I mean, you're already together anyway, really. I mean, I always see this as collaboration. So anything can happen really at any time. I feel you just got to be patient right now. I hope that helps, okay? Let's do Freya says. I think that's all the donations there. So Freya says, beautiful Liz, what am I attracting in life? I'm getting married in October. My birthday is in October. Any message from Grandma? So first of all, what does Grandma want to say? Marta, I haven't missed any donations, have I? I don't think I have. Forgive everything and feel free. Okay? So your grandma is saying, forgive everything. So I feel this is a bit like a little bit of a message moving into your marriage. You know, if anything happens between you, forgive everything. So in other words, don't go to bed unhappy or holding a grudge, or because you may just get angry like, oh, you haven't put the rubbish bin out, or, you know, forgive everything and rise. And she's saying, I live on through you. So I feel she's saying that to you because she's going to be right there with you on your wedding day. You know, she's going to be right there with you. Okay, so what else do you need to know? What's going to happen with your marriage? What do you need to know? What are you attracting in life? Think bigger. So obviously it's going to be much bigger and better than you can imagine. And think bigger. What do you want in your life? So obviously right now you're thinking about your marriage and perhaps the honeymoon. But think bigger than that. What do you want long term? Set your goals and then take a leap of faith towards those goals. So really the world is your oyster. Whatever it is, whether you want to move, whether you want to have kids, what is your future looking like in your mind? That's what you're manifesting. Archangel Orion is saying, yeah, your mind creates a doorway your body can walk through. So in other words, you've got to think, right, think bigger. What do you want in the future? What do you want by next October? Magic and blessings are everywhere. Open your eyes. I hope that helps, okay? I think I did the donations. Let me just double check. Yeah, I've done them, okay? She barely talks to like she's moved on from me. Well, give her a space. You focus on you. You focus, Jacinta, on turning you around right now. Don't focus on her and what she's doing or not doing. Focus on feeling better, stronger, higher vibration. And then you'll naturally attract her back in. You know, and the thing is, I personally wouldn't want to be around someone who's thinking the worst all the time and, you know, because I'm high vibration. So you've got to remember, don't take it personally. Just see it as an opportunity to do better. Okay, let me give you another card for you. So balance and justice for the highest good of all concerned. So have faith that it will be sorted out. I do feel you'll sort it out. But right now, give her a space. Let her go. Remember what they say. People leave your life, let them. You focus on you right now. Focus on being your best version. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I think I'm done. I think I've done everyone. So I'm going to go off and have some breakfast. So thank you all for watching, everyone. I will be live again on Wednesday. Have a magical, wonderful day. Thank you for all your time, love and support. And big thank you to all my moderators for being here as well. Let me just do Soul Girl quickly first. So does Nabil miss or stalk me? Am I the only one who thinks of him? He's keeping his distance to protect you and your energy. So he is thinking about you. He is watching you. But he's keeping his distance because he may not be in the right energy to come back yet. But he is definitely watching you and thinking about you. And you know that anyway. So you're not the only one who's thinking of him. He's got to just step into his power more. He's saying, I need to step into my confidence and power more. And you'll know in your solar plexus. So you can feel it in your gut that he's still watching you and he's still missing you. But he's not in the right energy yet to be with you. And that's what he's working on, okay? And that's what he's got to walk away from, that version of himself, and it's a burden still. So I feel that between now and October, something's going to shift. Okay, so I feel from October onwards, there could be a change. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for the donation. May I have more messages from the angels, of course. What do you need to know? What do you need to know from your angels today? You can do this. So whatever it is you want to do, you can do it. You are strong enough. You have the power, okay? Let's bring you in a message from Archangel Honiel. The first hour of your day creates your day. Start your day with gratitude. So instead of perhaps picking up your phone or worrying about things, focus on gratitude instead. Focus on visualizing everything going well for you. So the first hour of your day is important to you, and it's coming through for a reason. So think about what you do in the first hour of your day and think, right, does that serve my day, or do I need to make some changes? What else do your angels want you to know? It could be just changing your perspective. It says, trust and see beyond the illusion. You are a goddess. Connect with the goddess within you. Embrace your divine feminine essence, and that will lead to a new beginning. A fresh start is on the horizon. Give me a block. So you may want to use some affirmations. Let me bring some affirmations in for you. You'd love to travel. I'm not saying that's an affirmation, but you may want to travel. They are not affirmations, but they are things that can help. Go out in nature, okay, and travel. So these are things you may want to do, while you're not together with your twin. And know that you are, wherever you go, he is with you. And know that wherever you go, the angels are with you. So you're saying, I know that you're with me wherever I go. If I travel, if I go out in nature, I know you're with me. So it's like, don't put your life on hold, go out and do things. I hope that helps, okay? Sonu, thank you for the donation. Give me a block. I'm going to go off after this, so no more donations, okay? So Sonu says, Malar's feelings and intentions for Sunita. Well, he's a mess right now, okay? So he is still healing and dealing with something within his own life, and he feels like a mess. So he doesn't feel he's in the right energy to be with you at this current moment. I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. So you've shown him what love is. He's never experienced love, and then you came along. He said, I'm going through so much I can't put into words. We both have toxic energetic cords to cut and energy to clear. So he is healing himself. He said, I'm going through a lot. You don't know what I'm going through. I can't put it into words, which means he can't communicate to you because he doesn't even know how to explain it, okay? And that's why there's a current block. But he is your divine masculine. There's just things going on that you are being protected from. Outside chaos, okay? That's why it's so important to have faith in divine timing. So, and he could be very angry at this time, and you're being protected from that as well. And yeah, look at this, anger, frustration, it's affecting your sacral chakra. So if you're feeling any of that, make sure you're cleansing your sacral chakra. A new start is coming. September could be significant, or after September, because it's in reverse. So, well, you got the number 9 there. We're in communication. Well, they could be very angry because he wants you physically, sacral chakra, and he perhaps can't act on it. Okay, so he's feeling a lot of desire and stress, and it's causing him stress. Okay, he didn't know what love was like until you, but he is a mess. Okay, so it's like, so even though you're in contact right now, communication, he still isn't in the right energy to show up for you and be your man, You've got to have faith in divine timing. This will start moving forward in the fall. So I'm feeling like the back end of September, things are going to start falling into place better. He could even give you a gift around that time. You got Black Cat, which is about you being mysterious and sexy, and when you're in that energy, it's more attractive to him. Okay, you've got nail varnish. Maybe he loves the way you do your nails, or maybe that's a sign to do your nails. He's thought about you as a mum, so he's thought about you having kids together, and you got blue eyes, emotion. Okay, so a lot of emotion there. So what I'm feeling is he may be in contact with you right now, but he's still not showing you his best version because he's still becoming that best version. And he's saying to you that you've got things to heal as well. And this could be your boundaries. Okay, when you set boundaries, you get more recognition. This could even be you being a bit more mysterious with him. So protect your energy. Not everyone deserves access to you. So think about your own boundaries. Are you the one initiating, or do you reply when he reaches out to you? So ask yourself the question, what do I need to do right now to set boundaries down? Because you've met your mirror, your soul remembers that. So he's teaching you things, and you're both triggering each other's wounds, but I feel your big thing right now is to work out where you need to set your boundaries. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to go off, guys. So thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you for all the donations. So I will be back live again on Wednesday. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.